Unexpectables live. Yep. So I am joined by many people. I always wonder how can I make this sound awkward, and I feel like that is my talent. That is what I'm put in this world to do. Really make weird intros. But we're joined
Unexpectables
live from not New York, but we have a lot of people here we got to get through here. So let's start with the one, the only Chris Zito.
Hi. And my time is up. Next person. Move on, next bit. Hi, my name is Chris Zito. You can find me on twitch.tv/Zito, where most likely homebrew D&D shit happens, art happens, indie games happen, all that jazz. You've been to my chat, you've been to my Discord, you know what that's about. Tomorrow I'm gonna kick Gaijin's ass in Magic the Gathering with a sweepy deck.
You fucking wish.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, man, Sweepy's got you on the ropes. You can't stop him. No one can.
I got angels and vampires for days, son.
Oh, that's cute. Say hello to my Hydra red-green deck, motherfucker. Anyway.
What's this? I played a murder!
Yeah, let me just play a murder. Fuck you. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're gonna be playing cards over on my channel with Gaija Goomba, so you'll check that out tomorrow. I'm debating on going in and just buying a pack of Modern Horizon just for shits and giggles.
Oh, so, take me with you if you do.
Oh,
that might be a thing that'll happen tomorrow. On Friday, I've been playing a couple of really cool indie games that just came out because the AAA industry's got absolutely nothing for me right at this very moment. So I've been playing Jupiter Hell, and it's Doom chess.
Huh.
It's super fucking cool, and it also has Mark Meer, Shepard, doing his best John St. John impression.
That would sound weird. No, ew, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. That upsets me.
Oh, God.
But Goomba, where can they find you, bud?
You guys can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, no H. Oh, wow, that
hello?
was whoa.
My computer just died.
Oh, no. Well, don't worry. We will.
And it is not turning off. Like, I'm trying to turn it off, and it's not turning off at the moment.
Hold the power button down.
I'm doing that. It's not turning off.
Well, flick that switch at the bottom of your computer.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do a hard boot, so we might be starting a little bit late tonight, folks.
It's okay.
We do have 20 minutes.
Yeah,
No, it's okay.
We got like 15 minutes to go. We'll be fine.
But
Yeah.
Goomba, where can they find you, though, dude? Continue
You
on.
guys can find me. Oh, hang on, I gotta take my headphones off. You guys can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. Boy howdy, I tell you what, I started playing
Oh, wait, hold on.
Metal
Stop.
Wolf Chaos, and I
Stop.
don't know what to think.
Hey, dude, stop. Sorry, the echoing is horrible.
That was on Monty's end. Yeah, she muted herself.
Well, she did? Okay, continue on. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Been as Zito said, there's nothing in the AAA scene right now. So, Metal Wolf Chaos XD released yesterday. I played that without hesitation because me and Mex, oh lordy. And I don't know how to feel about it because I feel like it's predicting the future.
Richard!
And it's really... It's so terrifying. Zito, if you haven't played it, you should. It's scary.
I've played the original before. I'm not gonna double dip on that game.
Okay, that's fair. Other than that, I just been going in hard on ye old Japanese fantasy games. I want that to be my thing, whether it be indie or old school or AAA. So I tell you what, as soon as Ghost of Tsushima and Neo 2 drop, boy howdy, I'm gonna be all over that for a month.
Alrighty.
I hope Neo 2 is better than the first one.
Yeah, it is. I got to debate it. It's good. But yeah, you can also find me tomorrow over at Zito's stream where he has lizards or whatever, and I just destroy them all with murder and fire.
I'm sorry, I have these cards that say they have X on it, so that means fuck you, I can pay whatever the shit I want, so eat dick.
Yeah, if you want to waste the mana on it to get a swole boy,
But Zito, you're cheap.
I guess.
I tease, but seriously, that sounds like a lot of I think it's really cool that you're doing that stream though, like just utilizing cards that way. I think it's.
Dude, analog's fun. We love the analog.
Yeah.
I can't do the fucking digital game to save my life.
Same.
Yeah.
It's way more enjoyable. Plus, it's like you get to keep your cards when the servers go down. You know.
I also fucking heard that apparently from the last time we streamed, I out of 4 packs, I pulled $200 on cards in a row on foils.
Yep.
And I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we gotta trade in our foils for some shit.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
Nadine.
Hello.
Hi. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
happened. It literally all went black, and then there was nothing, and then
Oh,
it didn't turn off.
Well, for what it's worth, it's only me and Goomba in the game right now. So.
Okay. Well, we'll have to resync, unfortunately.
Oh, we will. Oh my God, we will. Well, no worries. Just jump on in when you can.
I'm just gonna discard it. Yeah.
Alrighty, but hey,
Audacity saved the file, which is nice, but it didn't.
Connor, where can they find you, dude?
They can find me on Twitter at @CNLSnake, and they can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Friday we're going to be doing some Friday Funhouse. Not sure what we're going to be playing exactly, but it would be a good old time with a bunch of my friends. Saturday, Witcher 3. We're nearing the end of our time on Skellige, unfortunately, and honestly, I'm going to miss it. I like Skellige a whole lot. And I don't want to go back to a whole bunch of racist people, but, well, that's what's happening. We're going back to Velen soon.
Yay!
You can never leave.
All right.
The state province of Velen.
So excited. And then Sunday, of course, is Divinity 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
We might be nearing the end of the game.
We're on the last island. We have to be on the last island.
This has to be it.
I was told there were 4 islands, so this is probably
the
last
fourth one. So
Would you say this has a more dynamic narrative than Pokemon Aloha?
You mean
Probably.
Pokemon Sun and Moon?
Yes.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Mm.
Anything could beat that.
What about the secret invisible island?
That blows my... You just fucking blew my mind. Don't you know about...
Is that the Cal level?
Monty,
Well-
where can they find you while you're in the middle of setting up?
Hi, I am so sorry about my computer shutting down. I'm really nervous and hope that doesn't happen again. I'm taking the computer in this week, if that's the case, because that made me nervous. You can find me at Monteglue on Twitter, where I've been really quiet because I'm really busy, and I'm really sorry. I realized last time, I haven't tweeted out anything besides a meme for a long time. But you can find me there. You can also find me at twitch.tv/Monteglue. So tomorrow, if everything goes okay, we'll see with this computer thing. Tomorrow it's going to be Skies of Arcadia Legends. We just got past Ixataka. We beat the Green Gygus. It's a blast. If you guys haven't checked out that stream, it's a lot of fun. Whenever I'm in a ship battle, I yell, I command the chat to basically do stuff on the ship. And whoever is the bit boss during that stream becomes the first mate. And there's so much mutiny because that position gets overthrown a lot. So the best one was Script Daddy. Script Daddy was the first mate during the Gygus fight, and he slept the entire time. That was the joke because he went to go to sleep. I'm like, I can't believe our first mate was asleep during this entire fight. So that's pretty fun. That should be tomorrow, like I said, as long as everything works okay here. And then on Sunday is Divinity 2 Original Sin. Like Connor said, we're on the last island, we think. Now it's really tough and scary. We fought a giant kraken and almost died. So that was quite a blast. But yeah, additionally, I'm going to say this now. Currently in the final wind, it's a month overdue, but my next publication is basically almost finished. All the resources have been collected, and it's just the final editing, and it should be published here probably within the month. So keep your guys' eyes peeled. If you guys don't know, pinned to my Twitter page, you can find the Barchoba, which is Willow's familiar on the DM's Guild. It has really nice set of art, item stats, and whatnot. This next one is going to be triple the size of that one. It's going to be 3 times as big. And then the one after that is already in the works. It's going to be a doozy, the next one, after the one coming up. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'll always post that to my Twitter, any updates on that. So, yeah.
Neat.
I gotta do some audio balancing here. How's everyone sounding? How's everyone sounding? Hello.
Hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Everyone's
Hey.
yeah, we're all good now. We're all good now.
Can we sync for Austin?
Ooh, but only if the chat can join in.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi, Austin.
Should we stop our recording?
I guess so.
Okay, we'll turn out. Let's delete our old recording, guys, and we'll start a fresh one.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
starting fresh. Hey, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
Austin.
Austin.
Well,
My computer scared me, Austin.
all right.
I was so calm and ready, and now I'm really nervous.
Okay, guys, let's do this. Chat, are you ready? Aye. Okay. 1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
Sing,
1, 2, 3, sync.
Sync.
sing.
1, 2, 3, sync.
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 Okay.
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about all these amazing bit donations we have here, and I gotta go onto a big thank you storm. So, crack my knucks and let's jump on into it. I want to thank the following people for subs. I would like to thank Ghost Scope, Megasrar, Noxious Virus, Dazzable 123, Deadpool 12897, Karate Eagle, Cat 9or Niniel, Ace Jorge, Gently Senpai, Oi Beast, The Honest Guardsman, Crazy Meta Hayden Harlinson, X Chub Toad X, The Grumpy Guy, thank you so much, and MechGod gifting 5 subs to the community. Thank you so much, MechGod. 5 subs gifted, that's very kind of you. Lazy Red 7971, Poindexter, Impulse 72990. Thank you so much for the subs. Bizarre Coyote. Jai Kaizen gifting 5 subs to the community as well. Thank you so much, Jai Kaizen, for dropping not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 subs. Courtesy of Jai Kaizen. Kino the Kitty. Zen Hawk Faye Raven Maverick the Warlock. Grimslock Torask and Phoenixia52. Thank you all for the subs. That is very kind of you. And now we're going to go jump into the bits here, guys. Avion fan with 1,000 bits. One word about what might happen. Birthday. Oh, I see. It's a big ol' That's the word. The word is just forever, Avion fan. Well, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Jai Kaizen with 300 bits. Hey, Talk, what's a cure for songs stuck in your head? Specifically by Bare Naked Ladies. Help me. Well, dude, it's ban. Samx12 with 204.
Jesus Christ.
That's actually as a child born in that era, and of that music being really relevant to a lot of shows we watched. That's actually one of my favorite cantrips to cause fill mind. It's called.
You know my favorite one is like whenever I hear that song, it makes me think of the Digimon movie, which is probably the worst association to have.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No, it's pretty right.
No, that's
pretty right.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
There's the one that goes right about now. The funk soul brother, check it out
Now.
I love
The
that
funk
song.
soul brother, right
whole-
now.
That whole movie felt like me as a kid going through Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2's sound files.
Oh, yeah.
Like getting into the back end of the fucking CD and going into the files and going, I got all the music. Let's go. Oh my god, this is schlubby as fuck.
We have a here we go. Samx12, thank you for the 245 bits. Good luck to everyone. We're all counting on you. Sound that with 100 bits. Amen to a live show. Also, apologies again, Zito, for the stupid ass joke earlier this week. Oh, that was.
What?
I was saying you I was saying you were a Psalm nut denier. You couldn't accept that he's real. You're like, no, it's not real. It's a hoax. He has to be fake. Julie Jelly with 500 bits. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and happy August. Hope everyone's having a great summer. So far, so okay, Julie Jelly. But thank you so much. Thank you again,
I
MechGov.
have to go to a water park before it ends. It's August.
Same.
SSF Shadow, thank you for the bits. Viral Tech 1 with 1,000 bits. Task. Oh, sorry, Task. Oh, sorry, Task. Panic, what kind of defense is this? I am the defense.
Oh.
Jeez.
Viral
Can I
Tech.
just say, talking about the end of summer, I work at a pet store part-time, and we got Halloween stuff in, and I'm so excited.
Fuck yeah, now is the great. Now is the golden era. You get to see pet costumes. Do you do pet fittings?
We do. Oh god, yeah. I think my favorite one is we had a little min pin come in, and we had like those it's like a cowboy on the back of the dog's back, and there's a dog.
Oh,
running
yes.
So my neighbor who lives above me, Nadine, he actually gave me a gift, and because it doesn't fit his dog anymore, because he grew out of it. But I now have a Gregor-sized Porg Halloween costume.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's
Oh, it's Star Wars. I was like, what
Yeah.
the
the
fuck's a
The
It took me
Porgs
a
are the
while.
ones with the frowny faces like pugs, so it's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
strong.
That's gonna be really strong.
Thank you very much. But oh yeah, just real quick here, Dynamite 36 with 1,000 bits. Monty, when you showed the Beholder, I thought he was going to be xenophobic like any other. Shows statue collection and says he is human. There it is. That's it right there. That's it right there.
To give you context about the seriousness of beholders, they're on the cover of the monster manual.
yeah. That's
They can
Yeah.
shape reality.
They're
Yeah.
They're on the cover of 2 books.
man. That's they got a good agent, man. That's good. That's good, man.
They haven't vaporized him yet.
Yeah, it's freaking fantastic. Dynamite 36, so thank you. Besides, thank you for the bits. I got some more. Zen Hawk, thank you so much for the subs. Faye Raven, Maverick the Warlock, Grimlock. Oh no, I already got them here. Oh, I got a lot of people I got to get through. Oh my goodness. Princess Boots 22 with 1,500 bits. The canon voice for the Great-Eyed One is Tim Curry's Dr. Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror, and you can't change my mind.
That is fine. It's honestly very.
I didn't make
Curry-y.
you.
I didn't make you, but I think I do a better job. Look over there, something weird. Oh wait, so you're saying a beholder could technically put everyone into a musical-like situation?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, that's the ultimate thing. You have to get into a dance battle with a.
Also, you guys won't have as much of an issue, but beholders are the fuck you wizard enemy of the game.
Yes,
Pretty
they are.
much. Yep.
Yeah.
Princess Boots, so thank you for the 1,500 bits. Mr. Manatee, thank you for the 600 bits. Hey guys, glad to watch you all live this week. Caught up with you guys last week. Also, last week, my group and I faced against a wizard who had a gray render. The wizard had also cast Awakened Mind on the render, allowing him to use a giant flaming warhammer. Then he cast Haste on it. That was fun.
Oh, no.
That sounds like the worst ever.
No, it's fine, dude. And then it was fun.
And then it was, all right, Vince, unless it was a series of trying to get him to run into brick walls, I don't know what the fun. Vince Smoke Sanji, thank you for the 100 bits. The Sandman, thank you for the bits. Blackfoot Ferret with the over 9,000 bits. From Blackfoot Ferret, Wacky Wednesday to you all. A Wacky Wednesday to you, Blackfoot Ferret. Let's snap for the wonderful Blackfoot Ferret, who's always supremely kind. Thank you very much. Mina Steppes, thank you for the
I can't-
bits.
You do that. It's so incentive, dog. I can't fucking snap my fingers.
I know, Zito.
Sorry.
Every now and then they said in the book of
Hey.
being mean. What?
You guys want to hear something interesting? Apparently, the sound of your snapping fingers isn't the fingers like pushing together. It's the sound of your middle finger hitting your palm.
Exactly.
Human body's wild, man. Human body's wild.
Yeah.
But Blackfoot Ferret, thank you so much. Cowboy, thank you for the bits. Got to watch MNW yesterday. I got a character of my own started. All I gotta say is be ready to #ride the storm. Love you guys. Thank you, Cowboy. Mina Steppes, thank you for the
All right.
300 bits. Well, I gotta get through 2 more people real fast, and then we'll get
All right,
started.
real fast.
I would like to thank Rags18 with 1,100 bits. My Wi-Fi is terrible. Oh no, Rags! I want to thank Zito for the 500 bits too. Made you look. Fuck you, Zito. And I gotta thank 2 more. The Honest Guardsman with 1,000 bits. Thanks all for the laughs, guys. Love the characters and can't wait to see what else Monty will throw at you all. Thank you so much, Mr. Nate Tastic. Thank you for Defective Sheep. Thank you so much for thank you so much for dropping those bits. Blindies play better than you. Thank you as well.
Also, this is very important. Is Probate in the chat?
He's the last bit.
Today?
He's the last bit I'm about to get to. Can I get to him? Can I do it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And the one, the only, the Ayatollah of rock and roll up, Robinaga, aka Probate, dropping 10,000 bits upon the Unexpectables stream. Thank you so much, Probate. Golf clapping out for Probate, everybody.
Oh, sorry.
Fantastic. Probate, thank you so much for the 10,000 bits, dude. How will this story get even nuttier than the return of Jerry? Probate, I am so scared because I have, honest to God, zero idea what Monty has planned for us today. And I'm so impatient, Probate, that I'm about to shut the fuck up so Monty can take us away to a magical kingdom.
When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, and Panic the Tiefling Bard, the party spearheaded through the Underdark gauntlet, convincing dim-witted gazers, thwarting lumbering umber hulks, and falling gracefully into a hole. Task, the one who fell gracefully into the hole, collided with Jerry, a long-lost flump childhood friend of Solyandrus. Jerry led the party merrily through the Underdark tunnels to the eventual embrace of the vibrant Undersun, a great underground crystallized sun that beams over plains of stone and water. Taking in the strange social environment of the Undersun city and its Neogi, Drow, Trogdolite, Deep Gnome, and various undercommon races, the party proceeded to the Temple of the Undersun to meet with the Great-Eyed One, a beholder that is or believes itself to be human. Seeing the potential in the party, Bob, the beholder, commanded the party to take out a trial of Orin to be judged by a great holy one. Now, as we listen to the final door open, we return to our heroes. So,
Yeah.
the door moves asunder. How are you feeling? Bob kind of turns and looks to you. Nervous, perhaps a little bit. Anticipation, eating at you inside.
I would say you could be a quite bit unnerving at times, but I'm doing okay.
Oh, I mean well. And you watch as he kind of drifts one of the eye stalks and kind of caresses the side of your cheek a little bit.
It's not having the desired effect.
Apologies. I seem to have lost my surface manners in my time in this most illustrious and illuminous Undersun.
I must say, Bob, I hope that my holy tool may be returned to me at some point before this trial.
We will see if you're truly worthy of it. Time will tell. Come now, do not be shy. Follow me. And you watch as Bob gently floats forward into this giant, perfectly carved tunnel.
Oh.
How tall is it?
It's about 10 feet tall. It's pretty it's like almost like a house hallway sort of shape with a rounded top to it.
Oh, okay.
It is completely unlit, so it is complete darkness. So for you, Greckles, you kind of have to hold on to someone, because you can't see anything here. The only thing you can see in the darkness is Bob's eyes. You watch as every now and again some of the stalks kind of turn behind him and just kind of give a quick once over glance at you guys.
That's not stroke-inducing.
It's weird. It's very weird to be darkness and suddenly two eyeballs and then suddenly darkness again. It's in and out really fast. For you, Greckles, definitely the creepiest thing you've seen.
All things considered. Although I gotta say, based on all the insight Greckles has done, I can't help but think that he would actually be really curious about this particular character and what kind of connection you would have with Orin.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. It definitely is weird.
I actually did want to ask Bob a question.
Yeah, this would be the greatest time. He's kind of just walking in awkward silence at the moment.
So you were saying
He's
you're...
walking.
walking.
Couple of his eye stalks just.
Yeah.
Oh, he's handstanding on his eye stalks and shit.
Oh, that's gotta
No,
hurt.
he's floating, but his all of his eye stalks cheer out. His big central eyes.
He eats a lot of carrots. He can handle it.
Fuck yeah. I want to ask him. So you said that your manners and speaking with people from the surface is a bit lacking because of the time you spent down here. When was the last time you've actually visited the surface?
Oh, like the surface, you mean? I'm sure you've seen the temple that's up there. I was there maybe a year ago or so. I had to pick up a few things, some incense and other important objects. I heard quite the commotion behind the door, just a bit of shouting and fighting and things like that.
Umber Hulk?
Umber Hulk?
I mean, not Umber Hulk. What were these things again? What, am I right or am I crazy? I'm sorry. Overgame.
They were spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were spiders.
I think I might have heard some spiders, yeah, some screaming, some shouting. I really didn't think too much of it. It wasn't any of my business. That sanctum has been desecrated for eons now.
Borky holds up his hand.
Yes?
Did you hear like a loud explosion?
Yes, I think so, yes.
Oh my god, he was so close to us and we didn't even know. Oh, he's the one who caused the explosion. Oh, he's me.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you.
Hey.
Oh, it would have been so nice to meet you sooner, but I understand. Oh well, he just kind of keeps floating.
All right, well, fair enough. I just wanted to. Well, we got some lore out there, I guess.
Greckles would like to approach him.
Yes.
Bob, if you don't mind, I've heard terrible things from other areas of the Underdark. Some were saying that Orin had died, and I couldn't believe that for a moment.
We shall talk about this after your trial to see if you're worthy of such information. Remember? And you watch as one of the ice dogs kind of like gently like pokes you in the stomach. That was the deal.
That is fair.
Excellent. I like you. You're so polite. Usually when people meet me for the first time, they just start screaming for some reason. It's rather strange, really. I don't see why they would do so, but you understand surface dwellers as well. This is a rather refreshing change of pace, yes.
I used to thrive in the Underdark for some time, so I can understand a little bit of culture shock from the surface dwellers.
And if it's any help, Bob, I'm used to people screaming at me, though that was a long time ago.
Oh, what a shame. Oh, you watch as he suddenly stops and all four of you guys, you kind of collide into him.
Beans.
You see a dim light ahead of you, very faint. It shines like that same blue of the undersun, yet slightly dimmed. Up ahead. They're waiting for you. You shall be judged thoroughly. The combination of your very being shall be witnessed, analyzed, judged, and decreed.
Oh man, I got anxiety like crazy now.
No pressure or anything.
I will come in after you. This is your trial after all.
Are you allowed to tell us who they are?
No. You
Damn.
must see them with your own eyes. You will never see such a amazing creature.
Well, we appreciate you taking us this far, Bob.
Of course. You watch as he gently floats away.
Monty, I'm very happy that you didn't actually go for the low-hanging fruit joke. Gentlemen, behold.
Oh man. No, it's not in his character, unfortunately. He's not like that.
If we go in there and it's just the beginning of the Naruto Chunin exams, I don't know what I'm going to do because there's no way that Borky knows those answers. There's no.
All right.
Oh.
You guys slowly proceed forward, the light getting more and more pronounced. And in a weird way, a weird twist of fate, it's almost like the light itself is more frightening than the darkness at this point. You begin to walk, and you feel as if all the gods are shuddering at what lies ahead of you. You guys walk into a large chamber with a plinth in the center, with a set of stairs leading up. And as you all walk up the plinths of the stairs, you see resting in a velvety silken pillow a fat, round pigeon.
I hate no.
It's Tubbs.
You cannot be serious.
It is Tubbs.
This is fake, right? This is say psych.
I still
No,
have detect magic on.
You detect no magic. It's Tubbs.
Holy shit.
Oh.
You watch as his head flicks around and he stares at you, Borky, and goes, "Oh, oh."
Borky,
Mike Matei?
can Borky faint?
Yeah.
Borky faints.
Boom! You hear a loud crashing noise behind you guys. As you turn around, Borky is currently like face down. His arms are pulled inwards.
I look over to panic. On second thought, we shouldn't have came to the Underdark. It's a silly place.
Silly.
Borky's passed out. Can Borky just?
Yeah.
I'll fan Borky with my hand.
Panic. I had a scary dream. I dreamt we met Jerry the Flump. Yeah, you know, the one from that
Uh-huh.
story Sonic told, yeah. And then we
Oh,
met
yeah.
this giant eye who sounded really mysteriously sexy, but he was a series of eyes, so he wasn't, right?
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
I was in this room, and then Tubbs was there. Ah, what a dream. What a dream I
Well, that's-
had.
Yeah, that sounds ridiculous, Borky. By the way, that was all true.
Yes, he's right there, Borky.
What's happening right now?
I don't. Panic's gonna look at the ceiling.
You look up, there's a crater in the ceiling. There's like a hole. You kind of look up and you swear you see like a pin, like pin-size little light. Tiny, tiny little light.
Are we fucking under Alivast?
I,
We might be directly under Alivast.
Wait,
oh,
Is it a pigeon-shaped hole, please?
Oh yeah, it is.
Borky, by the way,
it's like a
while,
it's like a cartoon person-shaped hole.
while you're talking,
Yeah.
Borky is slowly walking towards Tubbs with both hands extended. Like, how high above in this plinth is he?
He's like maybe 5 feet off the ground.
Is he still his normal size?
Yeah, he's fatter somehow.
Oh.
Good. I-
Absorb the nutrients in the air around him.
The mushrooms grew within him.
I had
You
to
do
survive
notice-
off of minerals.
You do notice there are like empty like golden saucers next to him, like nearby the plinth that appear to be empty but have some crumbs of some sort of food of some kind.
Tubbs, is that you? I love you too.
You touch him and your hands just kind of disappear into him.
Borky embraces him with 2 hands, 2 arms
Yeah.
wrapped around the body.
Task holds his hand up. I vote we just say we passed the trial.
Borky holds aloft. I don't know what the test is, but if anything ever happens to Tubbs again,
How are we getting
Wait,
him out of here?
I-
Or you have
I am-
holds him
I
in
am-
high
Wait a
regard.
minute. Now hold on just a damn second, everybody.
what?
If Tubbs got down here from crashing into the street in Alivast, how the fuck did nobody notice that this led to the Underdark?
Yeah,
It
that's a
is.
little silly.
It's not a big hole. Like
I was about to say it's not that big.
Scarbles couldn't even fit.
It's
through
a
the
deep
hole.
hole.
It's a very deep hole, but it's a magic pigeon. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Okay.
not to mention.
Okay, I think we need to all of you guys above game need to accept the science that he has the power of Charles Xavier's brother from X-Men. You know the one.
Maybe you know.
No, that's not his brother.
his
That's his
friend.
That's his boyfriend. That's
I
Depending
thought
on
they
who
were
you
brothers.
ask.
I'm talking about the one who's the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
He's got the Juggernaut's power.
How
Momentum.
can we take a test when we can't understand this thing's fucking garbled noises?
Panic tongues, maybe.
That Tash just looks
Uh,
at Greckles like, why are you encouraging this?
I
Why
don't
not?
think I don't think that'll work.
That's fair. Task, all things considered, wouldn't you consider anything at this point?
I literally feel like all we could do right now is just sit here for 5 minutes, walk back outside, and tell Bob we passed the test.
We don't know what passes and what
How
fails.
How can we tell what the fucking trial is?
Borky? How is Borky to hold Tubbs? Is he can't be held in one hand?
You know when you hold like a big bundle of blankets, they kind of spill over your arm.
Yes.
Kind of like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he is now quadruple the size.
He's maybe like 1/3 bigger.
Okay, so I got
Yeah.
no. He's like a hoodie. You know when someone has their hoodie and they taking it off because it's really warm outside, so they're gonna hold it in their arms there.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, perfect. Borky turns and he has Tubbs in his arms. You know what? If this is a dream, I never want to wake up. Borky walks towards him with Tubbs.
All right, you guys head down. There's nothing else in this room besides the plinth, the pillow, and the dishes. As you walk through, you see Bob kind of like staring, and he kind of you see the eyesight kind of like disappear from behind the door, and you just hear, "Oh, you're done. Hello. How
I-
did it go?
I don't.
You still
Surprisingly
appear to
well.
be. You appear to be intact. The holy voice of the great comet didn't seem to shear your flesh from your skin, and you appear to still have your eyeballs. That's excellent, yes.
The Holy Comet? Is he the Holy Comet?
Yes.
Is it because
The great Holy
he fell
Comet.
from this? Is it because he fell from the sky?
Yes,
And
you've
made a
heard
hole.
the great prophecy.
And because he made a hole?
Well, yes, the hole. We still have to patch up the hole, but yes, he is the great divine comet that has fallen, a gift to us from the mighty Solar, so that we may see the light once more.
Borky,
Oh my god.
Borky, you're holding a relic of Orin.
Fucking told every single one of you. He is fucking told each and every one of you, because I always told you he's the most special thing we've ever met, and none of y'all believe me. Oh, my look who's.
Rubs his temples.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Drags his hands down his cheeks.
I see you're familiar with the great comet. Forgive me, Acolyte. And you watch as Bob kind of bows his head. I did not realize you were so devout and holy. Forgive this one for my transgressions to doubt your faith and your power. Please forgive this humble servant of Orin.
Is he saying that to us or Tubbs?
All of you guys.
Oh.
Borky goes, yeah, it's cool, man.
If I could be returned my tool gifted to me from Orin, all would be well.
Yes, of course. Jerry! Oh, wait, we're in a tunnel. Come follow me. He kind of begins to float back down the tunnel.
Oh.
You guys
hold,
walk for a while.
I'm gonna hold Panic back and just like grab him and like try to like whisper something to him. Like I ask him to lean down so we can like get into close to earshot.
Yeah, I'll probably be on my hands and knees anyway.
Damn. This is that moment where in the anime everyone falls upside down, right?
Yeah.
So, how much do you think it would destroy his entire perception of reality if we told him that we come from the surface where his holy comet came from? We're just below where, like, if we told him that.
I think you guys, I'm going to say this, like, just because you guys would know this. You get the sense he already knows you're from the surface.
Well, like, no, I mean, like
oh, this means specifically where, oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, obviously, like, yeah, we know the Grand Comet because we're the ones we traveled with him. Like, we can make this legend a little bit more larger than it is.
That's fair.
And I can't think of any other person better to suit for that job than you.
This is so fucking stupid.
No, panic. He like grabs him by the shoulders and looks dead in his face. I know. But we have to roll with this, or else we're going to die.
I know.
Who's a good patron you are. I love you, and I missed you. And
Sanity does not work here. Panic. We have to mold with this and adapt, or we will die.
We've met so many more friends.
We let them in. The fact that he's our holy relic.
Panic. When we get back to the surface, we can have as majors as we want to bleach this entire thing from our memories. All right. I lightly pap him on the face with my hand, like, pap. Okay, now do me. All right, let's go.
All right. You guys walk down the tunnel with Bob. Eventually, re-emerging back to that series of doors, Jerry is floating there, and he goes to kind of begin to undo the process of unlocking all of these doors. And you hear Bob kind of go, no, Jerry, it is no longer necessary. We have found someone powerful enough to contain the holy energies of the sacred relic.
Yeah, that's me, Borky.
Oh! Okay! And you watch as Jerry just drops, like, the crank on the ground. You must be sobbing. Let me get you something deep. Follow me. Come. And he watches you guys begin to follow, I assume, him.
Sure.
Make that one. You passed by that beautiful museum of frozen bodies, petrified permanently. Eventually make your way into what could be assumedly like a dining hall, like almost like medieval castle style long table. And you do see now that there are other creatures here. There's not just Jerry and Bob. You see a few drow, quite a few drow actually, probably about 5 or 6. You see two Neogi who aren't the scribe. The scribe is not there. You see a singular deep gnome, and you see one other thing that really catches you guys off guard. It is a very, very tall humanoid creature, which appears to have a squid for a head. It's like has tentacles coming out of its face.
I make out with them.
No.
Boy, guys, my mind sure feels like it's being flayed right now. Ooh, baby.
I shove my head in his mouth for 10 lols.
They currently appear to be thumbing through what looks like a book of some kind, and they don't seem to really care about your guys' presence too much.
Professor Zoidberg?
Good.
Well, none of us would know what this person is, right?
I'm gonna say Task can make a knowledge
Oh, thank God.
Arcana check. The save on this is gonna be pretty hard, though. This is.
And you know what? That's fine, because if I actually have this knowledge, Now would be the worst time to get a natural 20.
Yeah, no,
14.
you have no idea what this thing
Thank
is.
God, ignorance is bliss.
It has really like kind of sagging eyes in a way. It looks very kind of definitely preoccupied for sure. You watch as there is like food on the table. No fruits, no vegetables, no bread. It is insects, cooked insects. What appears to be some sort of like potato lump of some kind. You're not sure.
Root lump.
Yeah, it's kind of like baked root lump. Yeah, it's like
Ooh.
weird. It looks like a tree branch, and
You're
it's
just,
like a
you're just
really...
describing a really bad turnip. That's just what.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and like there is some like basically it's all just insect. The only meat makeup here is basically insects. Which there is plenty to eat. There is like a there's like these maggot looking things and what looks like some sort of oil of some kind, some sort of like truffle oil of some kind. And as you float in, everyone kind of goes about their business. They're kind of mulling about. They're all wearing robes. It looks like probably borrowed from whatever storage this place might have had. It looks like most of the robes are like 2 robes hemmed together because it was probably made for dwarves. Everyone has like kind of a big hood, sort of rope, like silken spider rope tied around the waist, and they're kind of just going about their business talking in Undercommon, which I know you guys know.
Task will walk on over to the maggot because he won't pass that up. He knows that. He knows about that.
All right, you walk over. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, are there any like grasshopper-ish insects?
Yeah, there's like one that's just like a bunch of dried crickets. They're like vibrant red. It looks like they were seasoned with something of some kind.
Greckles will go into that. He is a bird after all.
Yeah, you eat one. It literally it tastes like a potato chip. It crunches like a potato chip.
Greckles has his chips again.
Yeah, you do.
He's just gonna tear into that.
Oh yeah, it tastes really good. It's like you know, like what are they called? Pork rinds. Kind of like a more airy, rinds. More like an airy pork rindy kind of texture to them.
All right, fair enough.
I actually had a Japanese snack that is exactly like this not that long ago.
I mean, hell, I've eaten candied crickets before.
Yeah.
They actually like legitimately taste good apparently.
Yeah, they actually super do taste good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Packed with protein.
Just gonna munch them on down then.
Yeah, you guys kind of sit down and eat, and Bob kind of... The strangest thing about it, you guys have met Bob. Everyone else in this room doesn't pay Bob too much mind. Like, it's just kind of a normal Tuesday for them, so no one really even gives him a second glance. As you go over, Bob kind of like hovers above the table a little bit and looks down at you and goes, well, now that you've passed the sacred trial, my knowledge is yours. You had so many questions you wanted to ask. Perhaps now is a excellent time to speak. Yes.
Gentlemen, may I have the first go?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm just gonna be shoving whatever I can in Tubbs here. Tubbs, eat the root.
You're just like pushing it down his throat. It's like half fitting.
Gotta keep up your strength. Gotta keep up your strength.
Bob, we heard from other people in the Underdark that Orn had died, which seemed very peculiar. Do you have any idea why someone may say something like that?
A frightening prospect, yes. So hauntingly terrifying, yes. It is a lot to unpack, you see. It is not so much that Orn is dead, as that Orn might, kind of gives you this half smile, might be dying.
Oh. Can I insight that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I know it's a beholder. Wait, insight, click. There we go.
Okay.
That is a soft 20. Or, no, excuse me, 15. Excuse me. It didn't take the first time.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
That is weird.
You get the sense that it's not so much that he's lying, he's got his own doubts. So when he says that, he's like, that is what I've been able to discern, but I'm doubting it, if that makes sense. So he believes what he's saying, but he also doubts what he's saying, not because it's a lie, but because he thinks that might not be true.
How did you hear of this?
I consulted with the heavens, yes. I consulted with the great Undersun. I have dreams, you see, very vivid dreams.
Well, above the game, that's scary.
Yeah, that's very fucking frightening.
I see Orn curled and sick, and it concerns me greatly.
Well, it concerns me as well.
Have you ever heard of the great ancient legends beyond our time?
I suppose not. We are but mortal after all, and still fairly young.
In more ways than one, you see. You see, every single realm of this vast and expansive universe, it lives in its own little pocket, and the pockets are connected. If one little string is plucked, another may fall as well. These things have, what do they call them? Domino effects. It is impossible to discern these sorts of things with the gods, you see. But there are two ways a god can die. Or it goes one or two ways, really.
What ways are those?
One, its worshippers die out, and so does it. The second is that it dies out, and so too do its worshippers.
But how does one kill a god?
There are many who would like to know such things, but I do not have that knowledge. It is the Undersun that proves of Orn's weakness, of a sickness perhaps, of some kind of curse maybe. But it still shines ever bright, my wise and perceptive and weirdly fluffy acolyte. It shows us that, despite the odds, Orn still lives with us. And for that sense, we should be eternally grateful.
That is a lot to chew on.
I know that other incredibly powerful entities can corrupt celestials or deific.
I thought the only way a god can die is if another god just comes up and just BAM! Eats him.
It may not be that simple.
The gods call, yes, they call all the time. Balances of power tossed here and there. Usually a enemy god will try to aim for the followers as an attempt to snuff out the god and its power. Other times they can afflict them with their own influences. You often hear of some gods and demons becoming allies in the strangest of ways because of their nature. Such as Veteron befriending that of Zagrel and vice versa, you see.
Interesting. Panic, how about you? Do you have any questions?
Where's my mother?
There was who was such as you. I've seen them before here, yes. They were... how do I put it? committing crimes, I suppose. I made a call for arms to chase them down. You see, they had stolen
What-
something quite precious, and I needed them to cease this.
Go back. Who
Yeah.
chased them down?
Oh, my acolytes. He kind of gestures to Jerry, and Jerry's like, hello!
You chased them.
Yeah! And then he looks, and all the other drow kind of turn and look, and there's a few other. Oh, yes, we caught her. It was very easy. She wasn't very good at camouflaging, so.
You caught her.
Yes.
Where is she?
Well, we had a civilized discussion about our equality goals. We did some exchanging, and she went about her way. She was stealing voices. Didn't really agree with that one. But when she explained to me her reasoning, I couldn't help but oblige. We had a similar interest, you see.
And what was her reasoning?
We were both aiding dying gods. Well, hers was a bit different, so.
Or like a god poison, maybe. So what were we talking about?
Borky, do you have a question? I'll hold mine for last.
Well, I mean, like, how long ago did Tubbs... Tubbs must have been in that room for a long time. What was... Like, I feel as if the test was tailor-made for me, but how would one fail the test that we just completed?
If the great and divine one does not extend out his beautiful Valkyrie call, that person was deemed unworthy and returned promptly into stone.
Oh my god.
Just really quick, above game, you guys realize we're probably taking Tubbs home and Jerry.
Uh-huh.
Because we have to take the person who...
Now, to really make it fun, we all have to wear good disguises and act like normal people. And we have to roleplay our way out of this, guys. You guys doing okay over there? My grin cannot leave my face. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
I know you are. I know you're happy. I know everyone's probably very happy.
And this is why she said that the gods looked like they were frowning when we walked into the room.
Monty, I can hear your teeth.
About your mother, and he kind of turns back to you, Panic. Your spitting image, really. I suppose I owe you this favor, great acolyte, of where she was going, don't I?
That would be helpful. Yes, thank you.
Yes. She is heading to the Screaming Gate.
What a neat place.
Wow!
What's that?
That's, sounds like a... Tell me more.
It is a gate to an alternate plane. It opens every now and again, but I've kept it properly sealed off, as well as ancient puzzles have sealed it away from mortal eyes.
You would happen to know if this gate led to the realm of Discord, would you?
That is the assumption, yes. She seemed very adamant that it does.
Okay.
So, lot to
You
take in
seem
there.
to be, moist. Would you like a towelette?
Yeah, sure. I just,
I
what direction is this screaming gate?
Make that two
in
real fast. Make that two. We'll continue on.
Or
relation to us?
that would be if you walk the coast of the Great Sun Lake to the edge of the other side, to the northernmost point. There is a chamber there. Yes, my god has been put there, and then there's another secondary god put in by whoever anciently used to guard such a temple. We do not go near it, as sometimes things creep out. But yes, you can find it there.
Is it like populated by? Because I noticed you have a bunch of people who outside of here don't like each other, but in here seem to be pretty cool with each other. So like, who's in control of that? Because like, I feel like everything's someone's turf.
Oh, that's I am the one in charge of the Undersun. I enact its laws and its justice.
Oh,
It
okay.
seems appropriate that someone take the mantle. Yes, yes, it's me.
Yay.
Bob, speaking of allowing others to play nice with each other, Bob, there is something on the surface I'm actually searching for, and I don't know if it actually has found its way this deep into the Earth itself, but I've been told that, well, considering where your comet came from, we actually might be in the location that I'm seeking something. Do you know of a god, of a creature that looks similar to me, known as Orthok?
Oh, yes, the great god of dragon oracles. Such a shame, such a shame. But I suppose you came out of it, so that's a good idea. Another sense of a dying god that became something new, something like you. Yes, I'm somewhat aware of Orthok and its ancient religion.
Would you happen to know if there's some kind of relic around here? Something that's akin to a mirror? That's actually what I've been seeking. I've been sent from the surface to look for it.
Oh, I can't say I found any mirror here, unless you count the lake, but well, it's not really a mirror itself. The thing to keep in mind about ancient things and the ones that end up in the earth, sometimes it sinks, but sometimes it rises as well.
So my search might not be this deep in.
It might be up, my young acolyte.
Speaking of, there is something else I would like to mention. Considering that where your comet came from, I point over to Tubbs.
Yes.
Considering where he fell from, it might sound crazy, but where our origin point is, like where we came from, might be directly underneath where he fell.
Really? The Overcity?
Indeed. We don't have contact as of right now, but how ill would you be to the idea of being in contact with this surface city?
Oh, yes. You should consult Thaddes.
And who is that?
Points to the Mind Flayer.
Oh God! Yes, thank you. Fuck.
What is his name again?
Thaddes.
Thaddes the Mind Flayer.
Fattus?
Thadus. Thaddes.
Thaddes, yeah.
Oh, let's tell the Mind Flayer about his food supply up above. Thank fucking God, it's a good idea.
Hey, at least he's not a part of his collective.
That's fucking fair, I guess.
His name is Fattus!
Okay, well, I turn and look over at Thaddes. What is he doing as of right now?
He's like gently stroking one of his tentacles out like a mustache and like flipping another page of his book.
Okay, cool. Well, above game, I know how fucking dangerous this idea is, but in character, he doesn't know that, so I guess I'll talk to him in a little bit.
Just remember, he's like Squid. He's like.
Yes, you see, Professor Thaddeus has he's very gifted in the arcane. I'm sure you've heard of the arcane, yes? You have that on the surface. Of course you have to have that on the surface.
Task, like, holds up his hand and shows, like, the entangling, like, vines from ensnaring strike. Yes.
Yes, exactly, yes. He has this thing. It is called a teleportation circle. We would need the proper coordinates and a similar design of portal, I'm sure, and perhaps we can make a connection that way.
I think that might be arranged in some way. I would have to speak to this. I would have to speak to this man.
Yes.
Man?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Well, I guess I'm talking to him after this.
I can't believe we're opening diplomatic relations with the Underdark. This is the most not D&D thing to ever happen, and I love it.
Dude, shut up. Let it happen.
We require 5 minds to flay a day. Provide them.
Taka, you don't get it, Taka.
Yeah, that like even considering this in any other game would be suicide.
Welcome.
We would be the baddies.
We would.
Well, let's have fun.
All right, Zeno, you're still up. You're still up, dude. I'm gonna take a drink.
What do you mean Borky's still? What do you mean Borky's still up?
No, Task. He said Task.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still up.
We're talking.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, since that's out of the question. I would like to speak to this man. Well, if you we again, Task doesn't know that how dangerous of a prospect this could be outside of the meta, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Come on, Zeta, go have a beer and just shoot this shit with that mind flayer. Come on, what are you know, weird about this?
All right, well, I'm just gonna tell Bob. Well, all things considered, if you are very welcome to the idea of being in contact with the surface, I feel that a friendly relationship between our civilizations would be a very wise move.
I am curious. Jerry had privately spoken to me via our teleportation. Who is Soliandrus?
If I may, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Soliandrus was a refugee in the city where we live in, and we, over time, have come under her employment as she is now a member of the council of the city that in which we live. It also appears that Soliandrus is acting as a mediator and an organizer for Solar, which is why one of the reasons why we're here in the first place.
She is Solar's daughter. I've dreamt of this about how long ago? 20 years ago, I had a dream about this. Yes. I would very much like to meet her at some point. That would be, I think, a treat for me, yes.
Well, if we can establish... Sorry.
I'm aware of Solar's divine mission at the moment. He kind of watches Bob kind of turns over and looks at Jerry, who's currently like, it looks like he's like shooting the shit with two drow, and one of the drows is like laughing, and then Jerry is just kind of like wiggling his sword like weirdly, like an wacky inflatable tube man.
Mm-hmm.
And Bob kind of goes, "One morning he brought me a feather, claimed he found it in his sleep. But I know. Jerry has been my acolyte for many years. I believe that his..." kind of sighs. You get a sense of sadness from this beholder as his eyes droop down. It is time for him's ascension to the surface lands to serve his true purpose to Orin. He does not know it yet, but he is due for a great pilgrimage to the surface.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Bob, I actually had made contact with Soliandrus a while ago. She is aware of Jerry's presence and is very surprised that her old friend is quite well. And if you grant us time, I show him I look over to Panic and I like wave my hand, like show him the sending orb. Hello?
Yeah. Connor?
I'm sorry, I cut out a little bit.
Okay.
I was just, I was pretty much like asking Panic to show the sending orb.
I reach into the portable hole and I pull out the orb of sending.
This object keeps us in contact with Soliandrus or anyone we would like to speak to on the surface. I have used it to relay to her the message that Jerry, a long-lost friend, has been found. We will have to wait some more time to use it again, but hey, if Thaddes can make that contact, maybe that could be sooner rather than later.
It's Thaddes, and we could look into that, yes.
I apologize.
Oh, don't worry. He's the one who'll be upset about that.
Very well. A human... he has, like, holds his hands up. I find it very strange with a lot of, common names from the surface, like humans calling themselves Stan. That kind of weirds me out in some way.
Oh, it seems perfectly normal to me. You know...
Draconic tongue. I speak in Draconic to him, and I say, as you can see, like in Draconic.
Gesundheit. Do you need a tissue?
No, I'm quite all right. I start feeding Orby and Orby too.
Do they have tissues down here?
Yeah, he grabs cobwebs off of the rafters.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Bob, actually,
yes.
As we are going to be going on this quest, I suppose, to the Screaming Gates and beyond with Cherry, do you have any supplies that we may procure from you?
Oh, no. You watch as he puts a hand stock over your beak and kind of closes it. This pilgrimage must be done alone. Jerry must ascend by his own wits and his training. I ask you, kind acolytes, Leave Jerry to this trial.
Greckles with his beak still being closed by this, I assume, slimy tentacle eye. It's just
That's really
slowly
nasty.
nodding up and down.
Ah, respectable, thank you.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Bob, I actually have something I would like to give you.
You do?
Greckles pulls out one of his 3 remaining holy water flasks of oil and presents it to him.
This is just a meager thing, I suppose, but I think it would be well suited in your hands.
You know when a cat, like the lights go off and a cat's eyes dilate huge?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what happens to his eye and all the eye stalks when they see this item. You honor us, great acolyte. Quick! And he turns over to one of the drow. Put this in the sacred chamber. Replace the great comet with this. He watches. A young female drow kind of confusedly runs up, grabs it, and runs off. Well, in the meantime, do you have any other questions? Perhaps you would like to hear some great lore of Orin, perhaps a story or two.
For realsies, Greckles actually would.
Would you like to hear from my great text? You watch as he pulls out that satchel and he pulls out a book, and all you guys recognize this book.
Are we gonna hear his fanfics?
Oh my god, I wish.
He's gonna pitch us his D&D campaign, actually.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah!
I
I got 7 hours.
You recognize the book. This is the book that Sala used to teach the thumbs about Orin.
Oh!
What?
Yeah.
How? What? Oh my god.
You watch as he drops it on it. It's definitely been worn. It's been treated well, but it's been obviously flipped through quite a bit. The pages are definitely like not as pressed together. The cover has a little bit of staining to it. You watch as he kind of flip through. Goes, how about the Tale of Noct and Sasorin? Yes, that's a good one. Rayfire and Sasorin is another good one. Really, that's the only thing this book kind of covers.
That's more than enough for me.
Well, I'll give you the abridged version then. A long time ago, the world was only really occupied by well-known humans, like myself. They were simple, very simple. Simple little farmlands, things like that. And the worship at the time was much different, you see. This light, the sun, was the first worship. It is said that Orin was the first god that the humans had ever worshipped. There are those that were the first paladins of the New World. They worshipped Orin and became brave warriors. One of such was a warrior by the name of Rayfire. She had great attention to detail, great practice in combat, and a devotion unwavering to Orin and his ideals. It is she who coined the great baseline, the spine that makes up the worship of Orin. That not only do we use the light for good, but in cases of extreme darkness, we must be the light. You see? He kind of looks at you, Greckles.
I do.
Yes. Noct grew jealous of the light at which so many covet and began to blanket the earth in darkness. It is not like your shadow, for shadow cast is by that of Orin, but no light at all. Absolute nothing. It swallowed the lands. Rayfire and her wheel with all that was left, and soon she sought the aid of Sasorin, a dragon who still clung to his immortal coil. You see, and he turns to look at you, Task.
Task is paying attention. The moment I heard that I was just like, oh, I remember this vision. Fuck yeah, let's go.
You see, Orthoc and Instruck were once one being, but shattered into pieces. It is said that Orthoc and Instruck, well, they were tyrants at first. Their children, one of each individual color, descended upon the land of humans and created slavery and suffering. Kingdoms and empires, the first of its kind. They were torturers, usurpers,
cruelty to the finest point.
Task looks down at himself, and then looks at his hand, and like looks at the. He's staring directly at his hand, looking at the pigment of his scales, and just going,
Oh, feel no shame. For it was nurture, not nature, that made it so. Apparently a woman made a pilgrimage, her children all burned by that of a mighty bronze dragon. She rose up to the highest peak of a mountain and called out to Orthoc. She asked for nothing other for them to feel her agony and her pain. Orthoc did so, and in that great revelation decided to turn his children mortal still. They felt the pain of tyranny, of a lack of power, under the banner of the chromatic dragons of Innstrock. Orthoc was insistent, demanding that Innstrock remove their immortal ties to make them feel what it is to be mortal and human. But Innstrock refused, and a great battle descended upon all of dragons. It is said that the blood and scales of Innstrock and Orthoc became that of Dragonborn, and your kind. Kobies, as I believe they're called? The page was a bit scrubbed out. Aye, kobolds. That makes a bit more sense. Kobolds doesn't make too much sense.
Kobe.
throw a piece of
Even
potato
with-
at him.
Even with Innstrock slain, there were still chromatic dragons that decreed themselves gods. They took in pieces of the soul of Innstrock and basked in their immortality. They were burdened, though, by a great sense of fatigue and tiredness, residing in layers, a trait that's soon shared with many other dragonkind. So Soren was such dragon, a red dragon, a tyrant. It was in desperation that Rayfar sought to seek him out, to gain an ally in this dark and desolate time. The dragon was amused, truly. He thought a human begging for his help was nothing other than grand, destined comedy. But Rayfire was persistent. She had something that no others had had in the past. A stubbornness that soon many red dragons took as a trait of their own. There's a great phrase in the book that states, as the darkness crept around all but Soren's freight, his own coven lair, he asked, Rayfire, what is that rides over the horizon peak? And Rayfire said to him, it is death, Soren. It comes for us all, even you. It was only then that Soren felt true fear and cast aside his fatigued nature, knowing what it means to fight as a god. He lost his immortality there, but he's become a legend. It is said that he did not fall into the great darkness that many other worshippers, that of Innstrock, what remains of the ghost of Innstrock did, but found himself in the company of Oren's embrace, soon becoming a symbol, I suppose. The great fire drake who fought for the people of Oren, who cast aside his nature and became something more.
Does this story claim that Task is like very serious about this? He looks down at himself and looks back to Bob. Does this story ever claim that just Orthoc is the one to have this change of heart, that no other chromatic can be saved?
The Dragonborn and Kobolds, they encompass the body of Orthoc, and I've seen now, time and time again, that it is the world that has changed them, not the other way around any longer.
Hopefully that applies to other chromatic dragons as well.
Perhaps. Rayfar's winning of casting back Noct, which they did in unison. The fire that welled within Soren soon became that which washed away the darkness, breaking people out from their almost frozen state. You see, even Noct's darkness ate time, you see. But even then they were able to cast it back. There was armor and a sword made in their memory. Now I suppose it sits on the surface land somewhere.
That frightens me a little bit. I've been having this burning sensation, this fire roaring in my chest for quite some time. I've been seeing bits and pieces of this vision, this story that you're telling in my mind when I sleep.
Perhaps you are more tied to your ancestry than you think. I am quite jealous of you. Humans look nothing like the legends. I suppose except for Sola, but even his glorious and beautiful visage, well, nothing comes close, I'm sure.
Task is a little lost in thought, so someone else can take over on that.
Borky just sips water out of a mug. Come on, Tubbs. Tubbs, have some water.
Bob.
God.
Bob, have you heard about the United Clergy of Orin?
I've heard of the fire tyrants, yes.
Oh, so you are well aware of what's going on then?
Jerry has told me the history of them, yes. I've
Ah.
heard many other stories from Drow.
Would you...
I fear that they might be a side effect of Orin's sickness.
Really?
Hmm.
But if Orange sick, how does he not be sick anymore? Do you you remove the poison, or do we get a cure to get rid of it?
If I know, I would help you, but I do not know.
It just seems so daunting. So many just killing senselessly, and there's such great numbers.
Oh, my great acolyte, these things do not happen overnight. Death is a slow and insidious killer. So it makes sense that this aftermath is just as such.
I love that reference, by the way.
Strong pull.
I don't know what you're. I don't know.
That's
if
a
I got
refer-
reference actually.
That exact line is used in Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Shit. Hey.
Remind yourself that.
Insidious killer.
Yep. Remind yourself that overconfidence is slow and insidious killer.
Boy,
Oh.
A resounding blow.
I should have heard that. I'm sure. I've been watching. Okay, well, don't sue me.
No,
whoever
it's
makes
no,
this.
it's dude. I think I've heard him actually say that he'll do like like the David Hayter shit post stuff that he does for voice lines. I think
Oh,
he does
yeah.
that. I think that guy does that too.
Yeah, he does
That's
actually. He does. He just does requests, and he's like, I think someone actually paid him to do a full-on plug-in thing for Twitch.
Limes.
Damn.
Limes.
Because I remember one line. It's like, "Welcome to the Lime Cult."
It's a good voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to take this.
No worries.
Do you think there's hope then, Bob?
Oh, yes. Anyone can heal.
It's a lot to take in.
It is, yes. I hope I've not overburdened your,
No,
your
no.
conscience.
You've answered so many questions that I've had. There's so much mystery about all of this. Even
I've
at
had
the
nothing. I've had nothing but time down here to truly connect to Orin in a very influential way.
even the Temple of Orin, where I visit, is still so unsure about so much. So the more information, the better.
You must take it to heart, my young acolyte. That is why I'm training these ones down here. There may come a time where the undersun goes dark. There may come a time when the oversun goes dark. And in those times, we must be that light.
In that case,
Greckles will actually pull out one of the candles that he got from the temple.
this is a candle that was given to me from the Temple of Orin in which I speak. I would like to pass it on to you then.
And Greckles will just light it.
May we both be light in this deep darkness.
Oh, how my heart swells. He kind of floats up into the rafters and spins around.
Ah, I have yet to meet someone who is so immediately devout as you. Ah, I will cherish these gifts, thank you. In the meantime, you must be terribly exhausted. I will provide lodgings for you tonight, and I will arrange Strider transport to the Screaming Gate in the morn.
Well,
It
thank
would
you
be
then.
a shame to see you go.
Perhaps this isn't goodbye if we can establish connections.
Indeed, if Thaddes can set up this teleportation circle, I believe that there might be hope for a connection much deeper than that of faith.
Greckles will give him just a really deep bow.
Be careful if you use your teleporter, though. You might land on a house.
What is a house?
Oh, man. Above ground's gonna blow your mind.
Unfortunately, my dedication here ties me to these lands. If I leave, I worry that the Dark Queen and
Oh, well,
the
how
Great
about...
Master will come and
I
take over the Undersun.
I want you to know something, Bob. As your fellow acolyte, I feel... Borky's holding on to Tubbs. In the span of a moment, everything I believed in came true. So as a reward, I'm gonna try my best. If we ever are able to send things one way or the other, I'm gonna get paintings sent to you of above the ground so you know what it's looked like.
What's a painting?
Oh my god. It's like, you know what
Wait a second. He kind of taps his forehead. Yes, of course, paintings. Yes, we had them in the old temple. Forgive me, my memory. It's He kind of makes a little gesture, like swirling gesture with his braid.
His pupil dilates.
Oh yeah, we can get you some paintings of like stuff above ground. You can be like, look.
Oh, the Oversun would be absolutely excellent.
Oh yeah, a picture of the sun. Oh, we can do that.
Greckles, you kind of get a little bit of an exclamation point part with my words. I'm sorry. It's really hard to go from my regular voice to Bob. It's hard. My lips hurt. You get like a little exclamation point above your head when you remember Sully's stained glass.
Oh. Bob, what if I told you that there were things similar to paintings, but became illuminated with the sun?
Oh, that would be marvelous, yes.
One of the things that Solyandris is very skilled at is stained glass. Would you like a sample if we can establish a connection?
A gift from the Child of Soil would be remarkable, yes.
Then I suppose I should speak to Thaddes as quickly as possible. Thank you for the meal. I will speak to him now.
I will speak with transportation for you. Are you well versed in Strider transportation?
What is that?
Roll a general intelligence check, Task.
Oh boy!
They reprinted these.
12.
That's not bad.
I have to find which book of these are in because they reprinted them twice.
Oh man.
Where's my Mordenkainen's?
What's a shoe puff?
The shoe puff.
What's the shoe puff?
It's alright. Sorry, give me 2 seconds here. I should have had this open.
What was the giant ant thing in Final Fantasy IX?
Oh god. Steeder. Sorry, they're called Steeders. My bad.
Yep. Oh, Steeders. Okay.
They're called Steeders. Yeah. So yeah. Did you roll your intelligence check? What'd you get? Got 12. Okay, you would know what these are. They're basically, you can ride them as mounts. They're basically like giant spiders.
Oh.
They're like a specific breed of trainable, rideable spiders. You've often heard of them in depictions of like either really like black kobolds will sometimes ride them, as well as Durgar are kind of like a main thing with them.
The leader of my tribe spoke of them once or twice. I believe I feel like we could grasp using these as a mount.
Oh, excellent. I will set for a caravan for you, yes?
Very well. That sounds great.
You watch as he turns and floats away.
It's very nice of you.
You guys are left in the dining room with the various other acolytes.
I'm gonna head on over to Mr. Thaddes.
Have fun,
you
Zito.
walk on over. You watch as his brow kind of shifts up. One of the tentacles kind of comes, and he's wearing a pair of glasses. You watch as the one of the tentacles comes up and takes the pair of glasses off and kind of folds it and like kind of hooks it on the chest part of his robe. Yes.
You are Thaddes, correct?
You hear this in your, I believe you hear it in your mind.
Oh, yes, because my flavors have telepathy. They don't speak. If they speak, it would be...
Yeah.
Taken
I
a
am-
little aback by that. Okay.
I am Professor Thaddes, yes.
Well, Professor Thaddes, my name is Task of Iron Oath. We actually... I assume Bob has told you of our presence, correct?
Roll an insight on him.
Okay. 16.
16. This is a really old mind flare, like end of his years mind flare.
Oh.
As you get up really close to him, you can see the wrinkles under the eyes. You do notice that like a couple of his tentacles are like cut, like they appear to be like either sliced off, something happened. Quite a few scars as well. You can see like burn marks on his fingers. Something you maybe have seen with like Willow, because of the potion working and whatnot, is definitely they work with dangerous materials, but you get the sense that he doesn't have the right equipment maybe that Willow has. His fingernails are kind of cracked and chipped. He doesn't look like scary. He's actually pretty short. Maybe about, I'd say very short. Someone's gonna mad at me. Like maybe 5'3", 5'4".
Well, he's a seasoned old man.
Yeah, he's a little hunched over as well.
Oh man.
You definitely get the sense that he is very into himself, if that makes sense. Like,
Oh
yeah. Kind of sighs, looks at you.
What task has Bob bequeathed upon me this day?
Oh, well, Bob has sent me over here to see if you would actually like to arrange contact via teleportation circles to the surface.
You would like my teleportation circle?
Indeed. We have a way. Me and my comrades have a way to speak with someone up on the surface, and we could send short messages back and forth. But I assume that our civilizations would benefit greatly from each other if we had contact.
I could copy my teleportation circle for you. You'd have to take my reference up to your original teleportation circle. Once they bar it down within their crystallized balancers, then yes, they could potentially send some people down here.
This is agreeable.
If Bob decrees it as such, then I suppose there's no argument.
Very well. Task holds his hand out for a shake.
That's filthy. I don't want to touch that.
Oh, sorry. Surface custom. Shaking hands is a form of agreement.
There are no implements here used to eat, you see, so everything you touch is a memoir on your fingers.
Correct. You seem very seasoned. Like, I'm noticing a lot of features upon you that show that you might be someone who tinkers with the arcane or something of the like.
Yes, I am. Once I lost my connection to my kin, I had to find a different interest, to say the least.
Well, perhaps maybe the surface might offer you some better insights, maybe some knowledge you haven't heard about or seen before.
Perhaps. I prefer my own study, you see.
You get to say he's kind of reserved. He's kind of turning away from you a little bit. Like he's kind of having the conversation. You definitely get the sense that this guy's an introvert. Like,
Oh yeah.
almost as bad, if not worse, than Stormbeard.
Oh god. Okay.
Like, he physically is kind of hunching away from you, and seems like the body language, like his feet are pointing the opposite way, his hands are pulled in. It's just like, it's very much like shy kid at new school.
I will take a step back to show him that I am giving him his space.
I don't suppose you need anything else, do you? Potions, perhaps? Where are you going?
What was the name of the gate again?
Screaming
I apologize.
Gate.
Screaming Gate.
The
Screaming
Screaming Gate.
Our journeys might take us into the Screaming Gate. Any knowledge or any way to defend ourselves, or even potions, would actually benefit us greatly, sir.
Follow me.
He starts to walk away, like slowly.
I'll follow after him.
Yeah, you reach. You guys watch as Task just kind of silently stares at this octopus man and then begins walking up the stairs with him.
Greckles is gonna shout out really fast.
Hey, Taz, tell him we got paper.
I will just like look back at him and nod.
Just Greckles got this big old thumbs up and a smile.
Do not take me for those deep gnome bumpkins. We have trees in the undersun. I have no need for the mushroomy alternatives.
Man, Greckles is hearing that in his head now.
Yeah. You
Oh.
and Task both hear that.
Oh, the thumb goes down a little bit.
Yeah, I'll follow after him.
All right, you head up what looks to be a like a spiral staircase, like almost like the cornerstone of like a castle. It's very narrow. There's a little bit of debris as well. Definitely, the place is like occupied, but it's not like really cared for. You go up a series of steps, and immediately a smell hits you. It smells like fermentation, like wet, wet straw, and like rose bushes, like that. Those three combined smells.
It smells like plant rot then.
Yeah, it smells like a lot of plant rot, all sorts of things. As you walk in the door, you see what appears to be a very like. It's so you can tell that this is his space and only he goes here. There are piles and piles of stuff everywhere, whether it be papers, various different parts of God knows what animal or creature or otherwise. There are very large, there's a whole, what looks like a stretch out piece of like gray flesh of some manner, like pinned to the wall. And there appears to be some sort of autonomy drawing almost of what appears to be a drow, and next to it is a deep gnome, and there's like a few other that are kind of like spattered around, like kind of like interconnected into this. Appears to show a full illustration of a Neogi, and like the various different parts of the Neogi. You see, at most, lots and lots of very crudely made jars. They are definitely glass, but they're all rounded, like simple in shape. They're all rounded with a stem at the top. And they are corked with what appears to be like wax of some kind or some sort of like similar like material. There's no physical cork, it's all wax sealed. Inside some of the bottles are like, one of the things that freaks you out and catches you almost immediately is there is a head of one of those Umber Hulks that you guys fought in a giant like rounded glass bottle.
Whoa.
You don't know how it even got in there. Like legitimately, you're like, how did he fit that in there?
Task will just mutter, impressive.
Ah, yes, simple reduction of size. It's paltry, really.
Kind of begins to skim through and begins to like dig through stuff. It's sort of like you ever think of a computer room with like a server room where like all the stuff is stacked up to the ceiling. You have to like narrowly like kind of squeeze yourself inwards to get around some places.
Yep.
You see that there's like literally one table that is just covered with dishes, like old used dishes with like bits of what looks like you're not sure what kind of meat, but
Man, this
roll
guy
knowledge nature.
This guy would go along great with Iggy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fucking mention that, but what am I rolling in? I'm sorry.
I would say nature to indicate what he's eating.
Sure thing. Kablam. Nah, 3. I don't know.
Some sort of organ meat. You're not sure.
Probably brains, but we don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. You watch as he like pulls open this this big, very crudely made box. It appears to be made out of like some sort of tin material. Like it's really dented in places. And you watch as he opens it up with his hand, and inside you see a bunch of dusty bottles. He kind of rears back and blows, and his tentacles all kind of flail about in the wind. And he plucks out, let's see, how many does he have? He plucks out 4 because it's him.
Yeah.
And tosses them to you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Those are potions of water breathing.
Potions of water breathing, very well.
You may need those, as the chambers of the Undersun sometimes have unexpected flooding.
Very well. Are there any, what should we expect to find that would impede our path forward?
To the Screaming Gates.
Yes.
Kind of lulls his head back.
I suppose devils, maybe.
I bet they're distortion-y.
He kind of shrugs.
That's me! That's me!
I will be perfectly honest with you. No one really goes to the Screaming Gates. There's nothing to be gained there.
Does it actually go to another realm, as some would claim?
Some would claim it's been dormant for, what can I assume, maybe 50 or 60 years.
Very well. I understand that this is probably folly and silly for me to ask, but what rumors or what do you believe we could find if, by some miracle, it actually was active again?
He watches all his tentacles kind of flutter about as you hear that sound in your mind.
Task just looks to him and goes, "Listen, I understand that that sounds silly and crazy, but life is strange."
I do not know what to expect there. I've never been there, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, maybe you'll find that strange woman we brought in that one day. She seemed to know a lot about it.
That is actually our quarry, so that would be nice if we were able to capture her again.
She had a strong claim that she could open the door, that she had the key to do so.
What was this key?
She didn't tell us.
Fair enough. I do apologize if I am taking up your space and your time. I don't wish to impede on anything that you are doing here.
Yeah.
He just kind of like shrinks a little bit in place.
You know, there is someone on the surface that you remind me of. I feel that if given the time and the chance, I feel you two would actually be very well acquainted and could benefit from each other's ways. And I look to the fucking cadavers on the jars. Science.
I do like science, yes. You say that they're like me.
Very much so. A little bit more chatty, but they are you in like mind and they are like you in like mind.
He shudders at the word chatty.
I'll consider.
And he kind of turns over and sits down at a desk and kind of goes back to what he was doing.
For your efforts, there at least should be some kind of monetary reward for everything you've done for me so far.
No, Bob allows me to stay here without any bothering, so assisting him is already a business transaction. Please do not overcomplicate this.
You just see his eyes go like really serious, like, please don't.
Very well. Taz like holds his hands up and backs away. Very well. Thank you very much for your time. I will. Did he give me the information about the circle?
Yes. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, you should have grabbed that. He gets up. He gives you 2, actually.
Ah, cool.
He gives you 1 for your consultant, essentially Solly, and he gives you 1 personally as well.
Excellent.
So you have 2 copies. You want to write this down?
Yep.
2 parchment copies of a teleportation circle to the Undersun Temple.
Well, Professor Thaddes, thank you very much for your time. I hope we actually get to see each other again sometime soon. If there's any other body parts you wish for me to grab on the surface for you for your experiments, let me know. And I walk away.
Okay. He's like really shrunken at his desk. He's like, he doesn't hate you. He just hates the situation. Like that's.
Oh no! I get that. I super get that. That's why I'm just like, hey, listen, my offer's out there. I'm gonna leave you alone. Just know that it's super cool to call upon me.
A creature of habit to a T.
Yes.
You guys are arranged with lodgings for the night. Very simple cot beds. They're made out of like spider silk and whatever trees are salvaged here. Very comfortable to sleep in. Notably, you do have to share the same living space as everyone except for Professor Thaddes, because assumedly he sleeps upstairs, or he doesn't sleep at all. You're not sure. But everyone else appears to share the same sleeping space, except for Bob, obviously, too. Bob doesn't sleep there as well. You guys settle down for the night.
Before I do, I give everyone each the potion of water breathing.
Yeah, they're dusty. The bottles are really dusty and don't look very used.
And I will pretty much relay everything that Thaddes told me to everyone else.
Well, I just hope it all works out.
I just think
I'm sure.
Sorry, continue on. I just bumped my headset.
Okay. I just hope the residents here don't frighten them. Or vice versa.
Well, we'll leave that to people who are used to meeting weird people. Besides, Greckles, it's Alivast. I mean, it's kind of weird already, right? I mean, we are the spokesman right now for Alivast here. And, truthfully, I've been very useless because ever since my little bundle of joy here, Thomas, has turned out to be alive, I could not be any happier. I love you too. I love you too. Oh, I'm gonna cuddle with him tonight.
Orby, no, don't eat that. Don't eat that flab. Get out of there.
It kind of rolls out of one of the fat rolls.
Looking emaciated.
You're right to be afraid.
Okay.
The fuck?
Panic. How you doing, man? Just the screaming gate. Does that mean anything to you? You've been quiet ever since they mentioned the screaming gate. You just
a zip motion across his mouth.
you was quiet. Was you deep in thought?
It's a lot of things. First of all, apparently my mother confirmed. Apparently, yes, this is my mother. Second, yes, she's been stealing voices. Third, it's to heal a god.
What god?
I'm assuming Omelet Ma.
Ah, that's
What's your-
crazy.
What are you gonna do when we actually face her? What's your plan?
Plan. Everything I come up with for when I see her, I don't think will matter.
Will you be remorse if we find her as an enemy?
I won't be surprised. Won't be happy about it either.
I know this might sound callous, but for the sake of our own safety and for the bigger picture of things, I would not like to face your mother as an enemy, but when it comes down to it, we should not hesitate to have to fight.
Oh, also, how does she steal voices? Does she do it when we speak? If so, I might have to be quiet.
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever heard of being able to steal voices. I have encountered something like the Screaming Gate before. You know, when I went into the attic for the second time, none of you guys could come along for some reason.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the attic and I encountered another kind of gate. Wasn't exactly screaming, but it led to what I'm pretty sure is the realm of discord, or at least a different realm altogether. I don't know exactly where it was. But I'll know if it's the same place once we get there.
Silly question. Was he cutting out at all for you guys?
Yeah,
A little bit.
You're fading in and out pretty bad.
It's doing that. It's like rocking chair thing again, man.
Great, motherfucker!
Audio is very stressful for those listening. So that anger right there, it's justified.
It's pure.
It's
Pure
it's,
justification.
there's nothing more frustrating than that there.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
I don't.
Sounds like the microphone might be dying or something like that.
It better not be.
Is it a Yeti?
It is a no.
No, it's not. Okay.
Omelet Mosk peeking in, guys. I don't know.
I
what to
suppose
tell
I'll
you.
just yell from now on.
Yeah, you might have to be a little bit more.
Great.
You have to project more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know what's going on down there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Well, whatever it is that you decide to do, we got your back.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Be like, no gate for me, and travel back the way we came? The climb at the beginning is going to be a doozy. And now I have a bunch of Tubbs ways. Yeah, you
All
fat-
I know is I'm not leaving unless I see her.
Ain't that the truth? But that is a problem for tomorrow us.
It might be good to get some shut-eye and just kind of put this out of our heads until we have to.
Yeah, I could use a sleep.
Ah, Jesus.
Ha!
Borky squeezes Tubbs.
Task was about to go to sleep, but then fucking Squidward opens eyes.
Yeah. Jerry Lee is currently like literally like lying pancake flat on a cot, kind of spilling over the sides. He has like a blanket like kind of like over top of his eyes.
He is the blanket at this point.
Yeah.
Jerry, are you ready for your big pilgrimage?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow.
I got
Sully,
some quick advice. For the for like traveling up, your things are gonna get less scary. So be on your guard, cause there's secrets scary in the future up there high.
What?
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
He kind of leans back.
I can't wait to see Solly again.
she will be happy to see you.
Like I said, she was. I made her aware of your presence, Jerry, and she is quite shocked and relieved.
You watch as Jerry's colors kind of turn to blue.
I hope she doesn't think we're mad at her.
I don't believe so. But I'm sure
Nah.
that you could tell her that right to her face when we go see her.
Okay.
Oh God.
He turns
Monty,
around.
just above game. Did he ever hand back my sword?
Mhm.
Okay. I just wanna
Yeah,
make
it's
sure.
lying next to your cot. You get it. You got that back too.
Okay.
He was very quick to relinquish that after your quote-unquote trial.
Okay.
Let's get some sleep.
Yeah,
Alright,
let's get
you
some
guys-
Z's.
Curl in for the night, get some rest, and we will take a break here.
Oh,
You,
thank God.
Monty, my
Uh,
God,
This is
I
good.
cannot believe you. I cannot
I know.
believe you did that.
The only person who knew for the longest time was my hairdresser, and that was it.
Oh my God. No, hairdressers know so many crimes. You don't even want to.
Oh yeah. No, I remember I told her, I'm like, yeah, and like everyone's like, is he alive? Is he dead? And I'm like, he's literally a relic now of the surface lands, and no one knows it. So it's perfect.
He's a living comet.
Yeah, he is the comet. That's what his title is as a relic, is
Fla-
the comet.
The Comet of Orin.
I'm just gonna say out loud, Jack, if you are watching the stream, can you please message me? I have made a oopsie and I need some assistance if he's out there.
Alrighty. I'm
Jack,
gonna go use the restroom.
I'm gonna thank
Be
a
right
bunch of
back.
people, and then I'm gonna go to the restroom. Testarossa Dragon with a 3,100 bits. Oh God, I'm 31 today. Quick, Connor, say something sexy so I don't feel so old. I'm sorry.
Left.
I'm sorry. Connor had to go to bed early because he's old as well. We're all old. Testarossa Dragon. It's all downhill from here. But thank you so much. Oh, a lot of subs. So many subs. I'll just jump in here where I think I can. Valis, Rotoryu, Insomniac, J7, The Talbs, The Dark Talon, Script Daddy gifting a sub to Siggy Q. Thank you all so much. Glasserius with the 5,000 bits. I fucking called it! 5,000 bits for the Tubbs reveal. Glasserius, thank you so much, and I hope you're excited for the upcoming MNW arc. Survivor, Cherry the Berry Master, thank you so much. Luke a lot with 2,000 bits. The Return of the King. Tubbs emotes. 2,000 bits, thank you so much, Luke a lot. And Probanagiyari with a 10,000 additional bits. Hold on. 10,000 additional bits.
Tubbs lives! Stomp! Tubbs lives!
Stomp. Probate. Thank you for the TTS. Vulcan lives! Stomp. Vulcan is from Warhammer. He is a, he can't die. Technically. Like, he's a perpetual, so he kind of like...
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, so he's forever. With 10,000 bits, thank you so much. Blindies play better than you. Thank you for gifting us up to Natsu Wolfbane. Thank you so much. Manic Scarecrow. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Monty, it's thanks to you that I'm DMing my first campaign, and it's absolutely homebrew. How do you do it? It's so much work.
It is. I think I will always say my favorite thing was when Connor was doing the Warhammer one. He messaged me like I can't remember when, like probably like 2 days before my surgery, and he messaged me, goes, "You do this every week?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do," and it's really stressful sometimes.
Yeah, I do, but not for free.
Oh,
Okay, I saw something I have to make. Skullfar says, I just imagine Tubbs crashing through the ceiling and Bob just shouts, "A sign!"
yeah, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, that's almost exactly how it happened.
That's
Do you
good.
think that beholders would actually get in a fight about who has the better curios, like goldfish versus Tubbs?
All right, okay. 500 bits here from Asinaria. Oh, I already read that one. Sorry. Thank you again, though. 500 bits from Manic Scarecrow. It's a magic pigeon. It's a magic pigeon. 500 bits from God Lightning NJ. Episode title: Back by Popular Demand. Ooh. Ooh, that's a.
Ooh, that might. Ooh, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
All right,
Pretty
well,
good.
let's remember that one. Let's write that one down in the group chat. Just as impossible. Wilder 41 with a 500 bits. Task screams internally.
I'm gonna quickly get up and I'm gonna grab something to eat.
I gotta do that as well. Robate with an additional 1,000 bits. Thank you, Monty. This has been better than I could have ever hoped. I'm so happy. Probate, thank you for the additional 1,000 bits, man. Thank you so much for your bit donations tonight, dude. That is incredibly kind of you, man. 117 Hor with 500 bits. When Tubbs was revealed, all I could hear was the "Goodbye, Old Friend" song from Godzilla King of Monsters. I have not seen that one. But 500 bits, thank you so much. Alucard True V, The Armored Owl, Stallion05, Andrea Nevermore, thank you all for the subs. Max 007 with 500 bits. Here you go, Talk. I'm offering to you. By the way, has anyone told you that Joker from Fire Force kind of resembles you? What? I haven't seen. I need to watch Fire Force.
Congratulations, you are the Anime.
Yeah! About fucking time. About fucking time.
Now we just need to find you in mango form.
Oh, mango form exists. It's me when me and Matt make out. Remember that one? Remember when we
That's right.
Yeah, already exists.
There already is a mango form.
Me and Matt's lawsuit's proceeding along really well. We've talked very deeply about it. We've actually held hands and made out over it. It's a bit weird. Blackfoot Ferret with the elite bits, 1,337 bits from Blackfoot Ferret. You've got tubs of Bob and Jerry's ice cream. Oh my god. Tubbs, Bob's, and Jerry. Oh my god! What elite bits. Thank you so much, though. Basil the Lovable, thank you so much for the sub. Eric Zahn, thank you for the sub. Cool Shirt Guy, thank you for the bits. No Nobody X, Adequate Orange, Yuki Usagi, Cam Monkshould. Blindy's play better than you gifting a sub to Testarossa Dragon. Thank you so much, Blindy. Fire S with 100 bits. Crimes in 11. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Ice Booth with 100 bits. Thank you so much. CMDR Solus. Rand Cossack, Six Tails. Thank all three of you for the subs. Travis A. Carey, thank you for the bits. Vector Cheat with 500 bits. He came in like a cannonball. Possible title suggestion. He came in like a cannonball. Not bad, sorry. Bad time to have the hiccup start. Goodness. CMDR Solus with the 500 additional bits. Hey, Taka, do you think Taylor will turn Tubbs into a Kenku? But okay. I'm just in agreement with this idea. Claire Bear, oh, thank you for the sub as well. Now I can disappear, and Monty, you there? All right, Zito, you're in charge.
Okay. Hello, friend.
I rescinded that. I've rescinded that. I looked into your
No,
soul.
Too late.
I looked into your soul.
Now.
No. I got
too
the.
late.
I got the. I'm like a watcher for Pillars of Eternity. I can see into your soul.
It's okay. I just got crackers.
Hello, friends. You're here with me now. How you doing? How's life? How's D&D? Oh, that's just so great.
Remember when Erwin's dad fucked a mummy?
Yes. Remember when Erwin's dad fucked a mummy, chat? Fuck! Threw off what I was gonna pull. I was gonna do something about the fucking clown agenda, but then you pulled that shit. So fuck it.
Got him.
Oh, Zito, speaking of, did you hear, you probably retweeted already, but chat, at the Arlington Draft House, which is a very lovely theater here, they are having an all-clown screening of it.
Yep, you have to come in dressed up as a clown in order to see it. It's a requirement.
It's that damn clown agenda.
Do you get to see it for free?
Yes.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. I mean, you get to pick up a rockin' new outfit that you get to show off to everyone at the office. Yes, go into work dressed like a clown. It'll go over fine. Just don't worry about it. You got job interviews? Go as a clown. You gotta work as a barista over at Starbucks. Go as a clown. You gotta do your finals. Go into your thesis class as a clown.
Because as they say, everyone loves a clown.
Even though you're only faking it, laugh, clown, laugh. Even though you're only make-believing, laugh, clown, laugh. Don't frown. Put that smile upside down. I'm trying to remember Pagliacci. I'm sorry.
Put that gun down.
Please, Connor. No, I never understood the fear of clowns. Because
it's silly. It's silly. It's just some dude in a fucking costume.
Look, it's like this. You have the big ones are killer clowns from outer space, which do not look like clowns. I'm sorry. They look like mutants. And then Tim Curry. How can you be afraid of Tim fucking Curry?
Because he's a great actor and he can do anything.
Yep.
But he's so goddamn lovable.
He's lovable when he wants to be.
I just all I can think of is with it is just him with that stupid hand crank noisemaker doing
in the library.
In the library doing that damn joke.
Yeah, he
pulls Prince Albert in a can.
Yeah, fucking Tim Curry pulling out Prince Albert in a can at a totally legit serious fucking session. I want to know how many times they had to reshoot that because I guarantee you someone in the background was losing their shit laughing.
Which one, the space?
No, not space. Excuse me, sir. Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Oh my god. I got a lot. Do we have time to read off a couple of these bits?
Yeah.
Sure.
Kurt X, 500 bits. Episode title, Divine Resurrection. Ooh, that's pretty strong. Claire Bear 09, thank you for the sub. Elated Megalon, thank you for the bits. Master Monster, thank you for the bits. Grim Last Prime, thank you for the bits. Storyteller's Apprentice, thank you so much for the bits. Divine Buddha, thank you for the bits. Ice Booth as well. And Claire Bear 09 with 550 bits. Zito, who is your favorite clown?
Fuck, that's hard.
What's that one joke? But Doctor, I'm blank.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you know the one. You know the one.
Yeah.
He's my favorite clown because he's real. Too real. You know what? Tim Curry. Pennywise Tim Curry's a strong pick, actually.
Dude, did you see the guy who's playing it currently? Like, remember when he was on fucking? He was on what? Conan or I forget. It was like It was
one of the talk show. It was the talk show, yeah.
Yeah, and he fucking remember that smoldering face he gives, like that creepy, unsettling half smile he gives when he looks at the camera directly.
Yeah, and he does it.
He does it to his brother. I love that. He just does that to creep out his younger brother.
That's so strong. And also, I'll say this about it. It's the old It, Tim Curry. It was fun. This new It, it's freaky. This ain't fun. This is not a fun thing we're enjoying here. This is something we're experiencing.
Dude, his actor's fucking great, though.
Oh, no, the actor who plays It is so fucking strong in these movies. That's why I suggest him, because It's actor is just phenomenal at what he's doing. Like, I know everyone compares him to Tim Curry. They're so vibrantly different, though, like, as productions and presentation. And, I mean, you can never really take away from... are we good to go, by the way? I'm just vamping.
Yeah, we're good to go.
Oh,
I'm
okay, I'll just
digesting.
finish my thought on this real fast here, because like you can't imagine the new It actor just jumping up on a banister. Do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let that guy out. Like, it just doesn't work. No, yeah, it only works with Tim going, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let that guy out. Like, it's just...
And then, but I will say this, though. He can't replace the Tim Curry Prince Albert in the can thing, but what he can replace is turning into a horrific fucking Elder God spider.
Okay, so here's the thing, and they said this with the second movie.
I have seen concept art of the monster form, and I want to see what that's gonna look like.
That's why the old people say the old one's better. I'm like, no, they physically couldn't make a better movie because they didn't have the effects yet for what they want to actually do. Because technically, it is one of the most interesting like antagonist creatures out there. Such a bizarre idea, and like it's the height of oh my goodness, I'm forgetting the writer's name. Good God in heaven.
All right, we get to keep going.
No, what's his name?
I'm gonna let him sit on this one.
Stephen King.
We're gonna be like in the middle of like 2 sessions later in the middle of a fight.
Stephen King.
We can go watch Kiss. Anyways,
All right. You guys rise in the morning. Very comfortable sleep. Probably the most comfortable sleep you've had since being down here. Even the mushroom loft wasn't as comfortable as these cots. They were actually like made with comfort in mind. You guys wake up and gather your things. You're provided with 3 rations each.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are my rations. Oh my goodness. I just realized I haven't popped up my character sheet once tonight.
How could you?
Yeah.
So yes, that just happens sometimes.
I have 6 rations.
I got
I
7.
have 5.
With the combine now, I have 6.
Nice.
All
I
right.
assume it's like dried crickets and things.
Oh yeah.
It's like dried crickets. There's also like just like the equivalent would be like a boiled sweet potato. Maybe you think it's like that a different root vegetable. It's very large. It's been cut into sections. But it looks hearty at least.
Can we give it a name right now? I vouch for Undergort.
I like that.
Yeah, Undergort. It's canon now.
That's good. That's good.
Good old Undergort.
Oh, good morning, Tom. It's time to get oaky. It's time to get bulky. Ah!
Are you tickling his tummy while doing that?
I'm like, you know, like when you like squeeze a memory foam pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm squeezing that memory foam pillow.
It has the exact same effect. You push your hand and you let go, and just slaps back into place.
Hearing these noises, Task doesn't move. He's just sitting in a fetal position with his back facing everyone, with his eyes wide open.
See, what I'm thinking is I need to get like a shoulder mount so he may ride into battle with me.
But what if he falls out?
Greckles. Ask a silly question, you're gonna get a silly answer.
Gabby haven't given me one yet.
I know.
Are you gonna strap him in, or
It's a long way to the top. I'll figure it out.
This conversation is horrifying. Please stop.
Yeah, what's horrifying is what.
Tess says that.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I think whatever's terrifying might be coming out of the frickin' Screaming Gate, which is the most foreboding name of a place we've been to yet. Like Canary's Perch was scary in its own way. Yeah, here we are going to the Screaming Gate.
You guys kind of turn over as you hear popping through the door frame, Bob.
Ah, yes, good morning. Hello. Your ride has arrived. We are currently seeing off Jerry at the front entrance of the temple. If you would like to join us.
Very well.
absolutely.
I've had her.
You guys gather your things. You also were able to freshen up too. You guys were able to have like a nice like bath. There was like a actual like bathing space in this temple. You get the sense it's not really a temple; it's a castle that has been repurposed as a temple.
Oh, cool.
Did it look anything like the old Drow fortification?
No, this is definitely different.
Old dwarf.
Yeah, old dwarf for sure.
Mm.
Yeah. You for a second you thought it might be human because there are some elements to it that are like really human, but then the moment you see some of the ceilings, you're like, no, this is for dwarfs.
You just see skeletons of dwarves hanging off the ceiling with mugs of ale, and they still have their beards.
Yeah, exactly. How you know? You guys are led outside, and you currently see all the different acolytes giving Jerry a big hug. Jerry currently has a oversized backpack on his back. He's wearing his gear. He's got 2 swords on either side of him.
This is the part where Jerry sets off on his Pokemon adventure at 10 years old.
Yeah. You watch as when you guys emerge, Jerry kind of looks, y'all goes, "It is time! Time for me to go to the Great Oversun! I thank you, friends of Sully! It is with your appearance here. I'm nervous as hell. I'm very scared."
Mordor Gandalf, which way is it?
Jerry, it's gonna Jerry, as long as you believe that Orn will guide you, you'll be all right.
If you get lost, it's up.
You're right. All right. Well, bye. And you watch as he begins to float down the stairs.
Oh.
Thank you.
Good.
Wait, hold on. Wait, shut. That was my time to shine.
Yeah.
We can't use sound adjusters, but you can use.
Also, I rarely ask for things, but I would really love to see an animation of Jerry slowly rising up that chamber you guys fell through with like super dramatic music, and he's slowly going upwards. Like, oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, okay, but it has to be to a Foo Fighters song.
I was about to say it should be the fucking the Kirk versus Spock fight music sound.
Oh my god. You guys are left at the front, and you do see now standing off to the side a male drow wearing what looks like kind of a cap made out of presumably bug leather with a similar set of goggles to the ones the Deep Gnomes use, only it's obviously his size. You see currently mulling about these massive hairy tarantula spiders.
Oh, good.
Oh, cool.
As they turn around, they have these big, giant, almost like goofy cartoon eyes.
So it's just Lucas.
They're not that big. They're just not tiny little beady eyes. They're like kind of big and kind of weirdly like peacock spider.
Would you
almost.
describe them as DreamWorks animation eyes?
No.
Okay.
Task will handle animals just to see if like not like get on them or anything, but just to like be like, hey, are these things like mellow to us?
Panic.
For sure, yeah. Go ahead. Handle animal.
Panic, Mr. Grimtongue. Mr. Grimtongue.
17.
It doesn't seem to care. Like you kind of run your hand through the hair. It's coarse. It's very coarse. It almost feels like you're running your hand through like dried like grass stalks.
A Bristol brush.
Yeah, it's super weird. What kind of strikes you is there's no real oil to it, so it's like really dry. But it just kind of seems to be like sitting, not really paying too much mind. It appears to be very focused on its master, who is kind of gently kind of cooing at them.
Okay, cool. That's fine. As long as they're mellow with us, that's cool.
Yeah, they seem pretty. They're very big too. They're quite large.
Chill tarantula friends.
Yeah, there's 4 of them. They're all decent size. Bob kind of looks at us and says, "Oh, well, we shall not be strangers, I'm sure, once you take that teleportation circle to the surface. It was an honor and a pleasure and such a blessing to have you here."
The honors are all ours, Bob. Thank you so much for everything.
We'll meet again soon.
Absolutely. And he kind of turns and looks to you, Panic. Best of luck, young acolyte. I hope you remain safe.
Me too.
the Jay Sherman. How awkward.
Bob, talking to his acolytes, they all begin to flow in. You do notice, Task, as you look up at the temple, you just for a second catch Thaddes kind of peeking out, and then you see the window snap shut.
So
Oh,
you
he's
made
trying.
you made an eternal mood character. You've somehow the Mind Flayer is the most relatable fucking character in the campaign. In a long time.
That is quite an accomplishment, Monty.
Well,
just
Rob,
by
a
the
round of
way.
applause for Monty. Round of applause. Fantastic work. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It's based off of my roommate. Thanks. You guys mount on the spiders. It is weird. It's
Whoa!
not like
Oh
riding
no
a
no no
horse.
no 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 not exactly.
Okay,
Bor-
you guys.
Bor-
Yeah, for
Bor-
sure.
Borky's. Wait, what are you guys doing getting on them spiders for? What are you doing?
These are our mounts, Borky.
No.
Yeah, they
No,
are,
no,
Borky.
no. I'll walk.
How?
One leg in front of the other, man. That's how walking works, you know?
You
Okay.
can't go up a
I-
wall, though, can you?
I look to the rider. Rider, is the master of the Striders here?
Yeah. Hey.
Rider,
Hi.
are your mounts capable of producing silk?
No.
Very well. Well, you can't ride horse. You can't ride in the back then, Borky. Sorry. Either you get on or just shit and take off the pod.
All right, so.
They're perfectly harmless. The writer kind of.
All right, I get that spiders is harmless. It's just, why do they have so much armor and hair at the same time? It's like choose, you know? I don't.
Borky, think of it as them being battle ready.
One of the steeders. I keep calling them striders. They're called steeders. I'm thinking of Half-Life, and I can't get it out of my brain.
Oh, yeah.
I can't get Futurama out of my head with this.
The steeder, one of the steeders who doesn't have a mount, kind of walks up and paws at you, Borky, like
No,
almost
don't.
a dog.
Don't, no.
Because it sees everybody else on the back of its companions. It's just like, what, my turn.
It's shit. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's so armored.
Will you deny him this, Borky?
Borky pulls out. God damn it. Borky starts lashing tubs to him with rope.
Okay.
Borky starts like
Sure.
pretty much Borky's, I need someone to help tie tubs to my chest.
I can do you one better. You can tie it to like your upper arm, like your upper bicep of the arm.
It's your pauldron.
Yeah. it's
Oh no,
fine.
okay. Then Borky's gonna strap. Okay, all right. We're gonna do this. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Borky needs help with the rope. He asks one of his kind friends on the spiders to step off and really help quickly tie this wonderful Tubbs to his shoulder.
All right, I'll do it.
We tie Tubbs to the upper shoulder of Borky's right side. So now Borky rests Ronfault in betwixt the fat.
What's his new AC bonus?
Oh my God. -5.
No!
Bigger target. You do so. You know when you like string up like a chicken or ham, and, like the rope kind of disappears. That happens.
He just looks like he's got these
You-
defined angles.
Yeah, you have them all strapped up to you.
Greckles will give him a pat on the head after strapping it to Borky. Just psh, psh.
It goes from like looking like Citric King's beautiful art to darky art's dramatic
I
lines.
just
The
imagine his
shoulder
head is
pad.
like a giant eye stalk of a freaking slug, where it just like slurps down and then goes back out.
Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna get on a giant spider, guys. All right, let's do this. Borky slowly gets on.
Yeah, you get on. It's easy. It actually even lowers its head as you kind of approach it, like almost like a cat ready to be pet. It's like it gets really excited and dips its head down, and you just get on its back, and it's very comfortable. You basically ride on them cross-legged, because there's enough space on their main body that you can just sit cross-legged, and they just begin to go. It's a very gentle ride. It's probably the most comfortable ride you've had on an animal in your lives. Horses are really bouncy. These things are not, and they're very fast. Like the moment you guys get on, it's like you guys are going really, really fast. But it's smooth. It's almost like coasting. Every mountain, every little bump you're worried about is smoothed out and very easy. You guys race your way through town. People kind of making way for you as you make your way through. Like you step on one of the Neogi's mats, like it kind of bites towards you as you guys are running. Eventually, you guys breach the city. and head over the glowing reflective stone of the Undersun. This almost like granite gray color with these stripes of quartz in them, which glitter in the light. You coast near the edge of this massive lake. You see fish jumping from it, large fish erupting out. You notice that some of them are in some cases pale in color, no coloration that you would see on the surface.
Blind cave fish.
Yeah. You also see basking on the edge of the lake massive salamanders, like huge salamanders, like the size of a human
How far
being.
up are we right now?
You guys are probably about to the edge of the water. You guys are probably about maybe like 10 feet away from the water. Like you were following the pathway of the water.
Okay.
Monty, can I have this one gag moment where Tass looks over at the salamanders and has that fantastic Mr. Fox moment where he holds his fist up and the salamander holds his fist up to him in the distance?
Sure, yeah, I'll let it happen.
It does.
They're really big and they look very dumb. Like they look like they would be a dumb animal. You guys, I'm sorry, salamanders. I don't mean it like that, but like, they look very vacant. They look very
Vulcan
vacant.
hurts. Stomp, stomp.
Tass folds his arms and looks up at the sky at God.
You guys continue on forward around the coastline of this lake. You begin to see trees beginning to prop up over the horizon line. Dark, thick forest. You see bats, massive bats. And you begin to hear the beguiling moaning. And you begin to see that almost manta ray-like creature flying through the air. You watch as the rider, who's leading you at this point, kind of leans back and kind of yells, "You guys, don't worry about it. They don't mess with us." He kind of like whips the reins, and the spider takes off a bit faster. The guy's really good. He's got a really good sense of direction. Eventually leading you guys up a wall. He instructs you before going up to hold on, which you all do successfully because it's very easy. There's handholds for it and everything. Literally, it's like a tube at a water park where there's like, they have the handles that you can hold on to every corner.
It's like being on the lazy river.
Yeah, so you basically have to grab each one and put your foot into like a stirrup, and then the spider will go like vertical, and you just hold on that way, and then you regain sitting once you've gotten back to like a horizontal position. It's a really, really neat, like, unique traveling experience, and you seriously wonder at times why this isn't implemented on the surface, because this is a very gentle yet unique way to travel. Eventually, you are led to a mouth of a large cave, and it looks as though it's been bore out by something circular in nature. And you watch as the rider kind of pulls the reins, and their spider, who appears to be like the alpha spider, kind of rears to a halt, and as it does, all your guys' spiders immediately stop too.
Damn.
He kind of wipes his eyes and lifts up his goggles. It was a bit dusty in the trip. Well, that's as far as I can take you.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime. Anyone who's a friend of the Great-Eyed One is a friend of mine.
I'm gonna need help. My legs are stuck.
The rider just looks like he's not getting off his spider. His steeder. God damn it, his steeder. It's a spider. It's what it's
Spider Riders. By the way, we did not play the Spider Rider theme. I do apologize to everyone.
Oh my god. That was a Canadian show.
It was a Canadian anime, Nadine.
It was, yeah.
It were indeed.
The silence from everyone else is making me feel really nervous.
Oh,
now.
they are out of their depth, Nadine. They don't even know.
we're just dismounting and
Get off the fucking spider, Borky.
No. You okay? Borky just lets himself slide.
You
I
fall
thought
off.
you'd be eager to get off.
The spider seems startled and kind of like shifts away.
Thank you, Spider Riders.
No problem. All right. The spiders kind of descend down the hill, and so too does the alpha at that point.
Gotcha.
You guys are left by your lonesome in front of this large, large cave entrance.
All right, let's go.
All right, orders, boys.
Borky
I would say
Borky will take up the back.
really.
Mm.
I would still just above game. I would still vote task front just because that's superior dark vision.
All right.
Above game, I think that Panic should go second.
Agreed.
Get a second. Yep.
And Greckles will be third.
I get a perception check from Task as you guys enter this cave.
Oh boy, here I go. Eh.
8. You don't see anything, but you do hear something. It's almost like a rumbling noise, but it's not like earth rumbling. It's like maybe water rumbling.
There's moving water up ahead.
That's none too surprising.
Well, keep them potions ready in case. I've been told by Thaddes that there might be some cave flooding.
Oh, it's good, but you didn't give me the fifth one for Tubbs. How is Tubbs gonna breathe?
Does he breathe? I didn't need
with great effort.
Yeah.
If Tubbs survived falling through the earth, they can survive anything.
Very well.
Wait, Tash, do you have one of those jars?
I have a bottle.
Just an empty one?
Yes.
Okay, can I borrow that for a quick sec?
Hand him a bottle.
Borky just puts it on Tubbs' head. Thunk. That
Like a
should do.
spaceman helmet.
Spaceman helmet again.
That should do.
Okay.
Borky takes it off.
We'll only use it when we have to, though.
I fucking... Okay, just get your weapons ready. There might be trouble up ahead.
Okay. You guys head on. You guys want to go at a stealthy pace, a standard pace, or a fast?
Stealth.
pace?
Let's go stealth.
Stealthy, please.
All right. Group stealth check for me.
12.
22.
Nice.
I'm a stealthy orc. 14.
12.
You guys move forward, and you begin to hear the source of this rumbling. You see cascading down from the roof of this very even cavern. It's rounded. It's like a circle. You see there are just holes where there's just water, channels of water, like vertically running down, that go into other recesses, probably beneath the stone. Some range from like tiny little, like almost like faucet levels of water to like giant sections you guys have to kind of walk around. It appears to be carving out of this stone, which appears to be either being worn away or melted away by the force of the water by itself. There's a really heavy smell of minerals and salt in the air.
The erosion is real.
I was about to say, is it the same grotesque red water, or is it cleaner?
It is running really fast, so it's white, but you do see kind of like an orangey, almost auburny tint to it sometimes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Probably fresher than the lake, but still pretty gross. I mean, it's who knows what's in it.
What paths do we have available to us?
Just the one. It keeps going forward. Eventually, you see that there is a river channel up ahead that does break into a secondary, like cylindrical space. There is no ground to go, basically east or west. It only heads north, but appears to be there is like a weird, almost natural bridge formation where the water going from the east to the west has carved through this stone tunnel that leads from the south to the north.
Well, I already feel like there's a natural predator ambush waiting for us on that natural bridge, but that's our only course of action right now.
As long as we move quietly.
Well, why don't you just do like that illusion thing you do there, Greckles, and just have like a juicier version of you walk across there?
That's actually not a horrible idea. Let's see here.
Tubbs gave it to me.
I'm sure he did. How long's the bridge, Monty?
Bridge is probably about 40 feet across, and it's probably about 10 feet to 10 feet to 15 feet wide.
Let's see here. What's the 5-foot cube? 5 foot's still pretty tall. I will minor illusion up the illusion of Orby 2 and have it scuttle across the bridge.
All right, so Orby 3 comes into life, and begins to kind of, as fast as a giant isopod can move on land, begins to move across the bridge, kind of poking around, and nothing happens.
Well, unless this thing is weighted. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Just to be careful, though, there's all kinds of creatures that sense vibrations, so it's hard to tell.
All right, so we should probably just stealth across again.
Okay. Roll a stealth check with advantage because of the sound.
Thank God for that.
Oh,
27.
That is a 26. Guys?
Guys.
Do you need us to do it too, or?
Yes.
Yeah,
group.
everyone.
Oh,
It's a group
oh.
check, yeah.
I'm rolling.
14.
13.
20. It's advantage.
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
14.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way towards the bridge. Nothing seems to catch your eye except for the bridge itself and the water coming down. You do look up towards the western part of this like underground river system, and you just see this big giant waterfall just pouring in water, like it's so loud, and it echoes across the ceiling of this stone chamber. As you guys approach the bridge is wet on the surface, a little slippery and slick. It's definitely been smoothed down after years of erosion and abuse by the water. And as you guys make your way across the bridge, nothing happens. It's just a very interesting sight. And your feet are wet. So for those of you not wearing shoes, Task, your feet are Greckles technically.
Excuse me. I'll have you know I'm also wearing open pants.
Indeed. You're wet. You guys are pretty wet. It's like a misty wetness, so it's not like, you guys got drudged in water, but it's still
Moist.
Wait.
Yeah,
Connor,
moist.
can you say moist? Can you say moist in a very funny way?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay. Here we go. Here it comes. Any second now.
Moist.
There we
Oh,
go.
God.
There we go. Excellent. Good job.
moist.
Wait.
You guys.
Moist.
There we go.
There we go.
Excellent.
There you go.
You guys make your way into the tunnel. You begin to see like maybe some like remains, like old bone, old insect carapaces that are just like probably just like were either cast here by the water or left here, who knows, by something maybe coming to get a drink, you're not sure. It's only like one or two or three things. Eventually you make your way through and you see a sign in the middle of the cave, like a sign that's been basically put into the ground.
Huh.
Is it legible?
Yeah, it's actually gonna be in common. It says, "Do not enter by decree of the Great Eyed One," and there's like a little that symbol, that eye symbol in it. This appears to be Bob's defenses from people going in here.
Oh my God.
Spectacular.
What's it say?
Do not enter.
Oh, that's inconvenient. Oh well, let's head back, guys.
Walk
Greckle-
forward.
Oh, hang on a second. Greckles is actually gonna find a decent-sized fist-sized rock and just kind of chuck it through, just to see if there's any sort of barrier or anything.
There's no rocks here, like no loose rock.
Ah,
Yeah, it's all smoothed down, right? So there's no chippage really. You can grab like a little insect shell.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just kinda toss it. Yeah.
just toss it through to see if it like evaporates or anything past the line.
Ding, ding, ding. It lands on the ground and scatters across the ground.
Well, looks like it's safe enough.
Like, does it count if you can't read?
Task moves forward.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys move forward. As you pass, the sign kind of falls over. It's,
Is it cardboard?
it's equivalent, an Underdark equivalent, mushroom board.
See,
maybe.
it would have been
Oh,
really weird if
God.
we went and met Bob and all his followers were cardboard cutouts. It would have been, and he would do voices for each of them, and we
Damn
could have
it,
been in a
Kurt.
very. And if we
Damn it,
pointed
Kurt.
out anything wrong with it, he would have killed us.
Damn it! Someone take that for their D&D campaign. You guys make your way through, and eventually you see a large stone door. It is has a door frame and it has a physical door to it. It appears to be made out of a very large piece of some sort of dark stone. It's definitely not from this area. It has been obviously put and made here.
It is
Any sort
alien
of-
stone.
Any sort of etchings, symbols, anything of the like?
No, if there was, it's probably gone.
Mm.
It is rough outside, so it definitely has seen somewhere, but not from the water. It definitely appears to be like just age.
I'd like to make an Arcana check.
Absolutely. What are you looking for in particular?
Jeez. I wanted to see if there's like if I could identify any sort of magic that's beyond the door without opening it.
And also
Looking
nat
at
20.
Natural 20, yeah, good job. Seeing this seems very vault-like. It seems very thick in nature, very big in nature. It's very simple in nature too. There's not a lot of pizzazz or flair to it because it doesn't. You probably get the sense it doesn't want to attract attention. In terms of magic beyond, you have no idea. Because from the outside, it's just a door. It does have a large, it appears to be like a wooden handle to it, like a vertical wooden, like, my brain words aren't working. The thing you grab it, it's not like a doorknob. It's like when you go into a store, you like pull it open, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say when you said the word vault, I just heard you hear a faint sound in the back of your head. It just worked.
Oh,
I don't know what that is, so
you're
I'm lost.
fired. It's
It's Todd Howard. Good old Todd Howard. It just works. Vault, we're gonna need 10 times the amount of Fallout 4.
I think Todd is
yeah,
actually
yeah.
trying to sacrifice people's souls and disappointment to gain 5 more inches of height. I think he found some.
Anyway, back to D&D. It's
Oddly enough, he
it's-
got the idea from a D&D book.
all right. There's a door in front of you guys. What do you want to do?
Panic, do you recognize this door at all?
Do I?
Nah,
Nah.
it's just a door.
It's just a door.
I just would be afraid to touch it and turn to dust or something like that.
I
I
touched
didn't-
the door.
Okay, you walk
I
up.
didn't sense any magic.
Yeah, you walk up, you touch the door, and it's cold from probably all the water and, given the temperature here, but it's... Even when you touch it, it just slightly leans forward.
I just push it all the way open then.
You throw the door open. Inside, you see another door across the way. This one's a lot more fancy looking. It hasn't really been as cruelly treated with time. And it is like a solid stone, like physically framed slab. There's no visible doorknob to it. Inside the room, you see a few things. I'm assuming all you guys are entering at this point, or are you guys staying outside?
no.
Oh, we're entering in, yeah.
All right, you guys all enter in, and you kind of close the door behind you. There are sconces; they're unlit in this area. Those of you with dark vision see two immediate, well, a few things. So, as you guys enter the room, immediately on the wall to the left of you is beautiful, intricate stone carvings, almost statuesque in form. You see basically demonish and devilish depictions reaching out, and on the ground beneath that is a large, almost like, what would you call it? It's like a big bowl. Like it's like a stone plinth that leads into like a big open bowl. Appears to be
Okay.
made out of some sort of like white stone ivory sort of marble material.
Okay.
In the center of the room, the ground is slightly raised up and is completely smooth, and there's no details at all. And on the walls and above it, there's really nothing. There's no big embellishment. But there's that similar in the center, a plinth with a bowl in the center of it. To the far right of you guys on the wall are heavenly depictions. You see some depictions of a creature that looks a lot like Solar. You see creatures that bear a resemblance to Bright, the Barchoba, as well as some that kind of look like Toe and Maw, in various different depictions, a sort of serene and peaceful sort of look to you. As you guys close the door, it closes, locks shut, and all the sconces light up. And above you, and tasked with your natural 20 Arcana, I will give you this. There's a chute that opens above you, and coming crashing down is a chest, bang, that lands in front of you guys.
Oh, shit!
Jeez.
Sweet God! Oh.
As you look and span the room a bit more, you do notice there are a couple skeletons in here.
Humanoid?
Yeah. Probably drow, and one looks like another deep gnome.
So can I ask real quick what triggered the chest to come down? Was it just the door lighting up, or is the magic coming from the chest itself?
The chest itself is not magical. You don't have detect magic, so you wouldn't know, even just by looking at it. It appears that when the door closed fully, it locked the door and basically triggered a mechanism that lit all of these sconces and opened that section and dropped the chest in front of you. You get the sense this isn't really magic as much as some sort of contraption, probably dwarven made. This makes a lot of sense for dwarves.
So this is probably like some kind of key to actually make this work properly.
So are we all awkwardly staring at the box that just fell down?
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it. Does the box even does the box look locked?
First of all, there's actually ropes attached to it that lead up into the ceiling where it's now been closed, so like the ropes are kind of sticking out. It does not appear to be locked. It appears to be clasped shut. There appears to be clasps on either side of it on every single. There's the back has obviously got the the mechanism on the back, and then you got clasps on the top and bottom and in front of it as well.
Well, it's not. It obviously can't be some kind of like. Obviously, it could be a trap, but the fact that it fell down as the door locked behind us and set off all the fires, this has to be useful in some way. So if you guys won't do it, I'll do it. I'll open the chest.
Let me give it a once over really quick. Monty, what skill would it take to just look for any sort of mechanisms, wires, things of that nature
that would be investigation. That implies you were touching it, and that implies you were searching around for it. So perception is just looking at it, but if you want to search closer, it is investigation.
Yeah, well, yeah, mine's Task, what's yours at?
0.
Okay, I'll give it a go then. Oh, the nat 20 on the other side. That's an 8.
8? It's a box.
Okay. Yeah, it looks fine, man. Go for it.
Very well, I will open it.
You immediately get the smell of dust in your face. Inside is a menagerie of items. Pull out a piece of paper.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, okay. I got my notes ready.
All right. So, the first thing you find that immediately stands out to you is a set of silver balancing scales for like measuring out gold amounts and stuff.
Right.
The second thing you find is a jawbone with teeth in the inside of it.
I'll do a roll on that later, but for now, jawbone with.
Yeah, jawbone with teeth. The next thing you find is a mirror, but it's like a small hand mirror, but it's extremely warped in its design. As you stare into it, your face is you look very strange and weird.
Okay.
You find a very old book, the words of which seem to have faded with time.
Okay.
You find a unlit candle.
Okay.
You find a bottle that contains a clear liquid.
Okay.
You find a really beautiful, intricate jeweled necklace that's slightly rusted.
Okay.
You find a dried bushel of what appears to be grain of some kind. Very small, can kind of fit in your hand.
Grain?
Yeah,
Okay.
like wheat, like wheat.
Is it actually contained in something, or is it just flat on the box?
It's just flat on the box. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess, is it possible I could bottle this stuff?
If you want to, yeah. The
Well-
next thing you find is a very thick, heavy length of chain that's maybe like not even 2 feet long.
Okay.
A rusted piccolo, which is an instrument,
Okay.
and a black, very moth-chewed veil. Appears that you can put it on your head.
Okay.
And a moderately sized black, almost completely pitch black orb, made out of some sort of like dark stone.
Almost obsidian?
Yeah, like darker than obsidian. It's not see-through at all. It is completely black.
Okay.
You also find at the bottom of it a scroll, like a very tiny scroll at the bottom.
Is it closed up or is it open?
It is tiny and has been closed up with what appears to be a short piece of some ribbon, some sort of linen ribbon of some kind.
All right, so I will take all of these items out. I'll put the grain in a bottle. So,
Okay.
bottle of...
It probably won't fit in a bottle, to be honest. It's long, right? So it would probably, like, you could wrap it up in cloth if you really want to.
I guess I'm not getting this correct. A dried bushel of grain.
Yeah, so it's like with the grass stalk still.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you meant like little tiny bits of...
No. It's still attached to the actual, like, husk.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
How many ears?
Maybe like 5 or 6. It's not that big. It's quite small.
All right, so I will go ahead and spread this all out on the floor before everyone.
How in the world is that grain still together?
I will open up the
Maybe
last roll.
it's not that old.
Maybe it's
Inside.
magic.
Inside is a message, and none of you guys can read Undercommon. Oh wait, no, Dwarven. Does anybody speak Dwarven? No.
Don't.
Sadly, no.
Mm,
Wait. No, common and draconic. No.
Yeah.
I
So
saw
it
the
says
D,
some-
got excited.
It says something in Dwarven.
Can't make it out.
It's very short. Whatever the message is very short.
No, I was
what
really
about this-
hoping it was that was the actual door behind us. We just walked into the realm of discord.
What about this book? I opened it up.
Blank pages on the inside. There's nothing there.
Is there anything unique about the cover of this book or the paper?
Paper's nice. The book on the outside doesn't appear to be like, it appears to be like a textbook. Like there was a title there, but it's gone now.
Okay. I want to roll a survival check on the jawbone to discern what the creature was.
That would be knowledge nature.
Okay.
I will start ritual casting detect magic.
14.
14. You look at it, it is definitely not from nature. It is something otherworldly.
Okay.
This has got sharp teeth.
Yeah, it's almost got like shark-like teeth, but they're a bit longer and a lot more serrated.
Ugh.
Do any of the items that are here, do they coincide with anything on any of the murals on the wall?
Not really, no. With detect magic, you detect some magic. You detect magic from the bowls that are in the room currently.
Anything from the items?
No.
And the doors.
The door the opposite one to where you guys entered is faintly magical.
School?
Probably. Oh god, it's definitely. Oh god, what would be probably conjuration.
Conjuration.
Potentially, like something summoned, right?
Yeah.
It's not exactly a school of magic. It definitely, you get the sense that this is a type of magic that is used in magical mechanisms. So its schooling is kind of vague in nature.
I'd like to take the silver balancing scale, and I'd like to place upon it the unlit candle. and then
Okay.
once it's on the set, I'd like to light it.
Okay, you're gonna place it on the scale?
Yes.
Okay, you place it on the scale knocks down, it's really rusted and old, and you light it, and it burns, and nothing happens.
We might be overthinking this then.
Yeah, you
Uh,
might.
To reiterate, none of the items were magical either, right?
No.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Tash, can you take that candle out of the way there?
Yeah, I blow out the candle and take it away.
Borky unlashes Tubbs from his shoulder and places him on the scale.
It's a tiny scale, it's not big.
I'm aware he's about to.
It's kind of like, Tubbs kind of flops over and the scale kind of falls over too. Nothing happens.
Damn! I thought because he was the comet of Orin, as was foretold. Ah, nice.
I guess
Paul's.
I guess. I'm sorry.
I pull him off and I relash him to my shoulder.
Well, this obviously must have.
Anyone who wants to can take that piece of paper and try to do an intelligence check to translate it as well.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll make the attempt anyway.
Panic, do you want to help?
Sure.
Okay, with advantage then.
Natural 20 then.
Hey.
Wow.
Hi there.
It's really easy because there's only 6 words.
Mm-hmm.
Between you and Panic, you guys sit for maybe about 20 minutes while Task and Borky are kind of palming through the items. The message reads, "Know thy faith, carve thy path."
Wow, we just fucking translated that, didn't we?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we've been around dwarves for a while.
And?
I don't know. Maybe just rubbed off on us. Looks at the hard camera.
Adric's face slowly, semi-traceably shows up on screen, "Aye!" and then disappears.
Stop in the distance. Hey. Well, gentlemen, know thy faith.
Know thy faith, carve thy path. And it was with the items.
Know thy faith, carve thy path. All right. What? I'm gonna look at the door, the other door, the conjuration
Save.
door.
Okay.
Absolutely same.
It is just smooth. You can't even see a crack in it. But it is very clearly framed with more stone. There are no symbols on the stone.
Can I do a little push on it?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a strength check.
I'll assist.
Okay. With advantage then.
Oh, good. Not bad. 13.
You shoulder check it. You don't hurt yourself, but it is like solid. Like even Borky with a natural 20 couldn't get through this. The term vault comes back into your minds.
On the left side depiction, it's showing off all the gods that might be under solar, correct?
On the right side. So the right
right
side are like angels, celestials, beings of divine. On the left side is devils, demons. There's one that, frighteningly enough, almost looks like the crown devil kind of coming out of the wall. But it's very clearly, you kind of like smack it a couple times, it's very clearly made out of stone.
Is there anything that represents Innstrock?
Roll an investigation check.
Sure thing. God damn it! That one.
It giveth and taketh away.
Fuck.
It makes sense that you failed because you don't find anything that even suggests anything like reptilian in nature at all.
All right. Well,
The only thing is like the teeth, but even that doesn't look like anything dragon related.
Okay, so I don't know if this is meant to be taken literally, but Task is going to pull out his silver dagger, find a place where it's not going to break it, but plunges it like softly into one of the statues.
Not really gonna work because
Okay.
they're stone. You do that, you push, and your dagger begins to bend. This is
Okay.
very hard stone.
Okay, no. Well, hey, listen. For all I know, it could have been actually literal.
So there are depictions of like devils and deities on this.
Yeah. And the center one
entire
has
mural?
nothing. It appears to be no depiction at all.
No depiction at all.
So you have
Uh,
left devils and demons, middle no depiction, and the right is angels and celestials.
Is there anyone on the angels and celestials side that we don't recognize?
No, you recognize most of the figures. You've seen them in depictions of various different gods. Some of them are kind of like standard across the board kind of celestials, kind of like Solar. Solar's depiction is very common with other faiths as well, the winged human.
Okay. Opposite equal question then. Do I recognize anyone on the devil side?
You see one that looks kind of like the crown devil.
That's
You
it?
also notice one that looks like those creatures that were in that war area where Lewisdrag came from. One of those Ganesh things with the big teeth.
The Hellmouth?
Yeah, the Hellmouth. You kind of see that. The rest of them you don't actually roll knowledge religion.
Oh boy. Would my Tiefling book have given me any insight on this at all?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. I'll be nice.
Okay. Religion with advantage. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Nice. One of the depictions you see kind of freaks you out a little bit. What are they called? Oh god, I had a name for them and I can't remember. They had a nickname, which is Mindbenders. They are basically demons that relate to the god of madness, which is Osterix.
Lip
you
curls up at that.
You know that because Osterix is the one who corrupted Omnima.
Yeah.
You see another one that you've seen. I'm gonna say Greckles would have to help you out with this one, because Greckles would have probably seen this. The two of you working together. It appears to be a large, like very muscular, almost like bear human combo, except its neck is replaced with like a huge, like bellowing cloud of shadow with two inset eyes. It appears to be a demon of Noct.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, a very
Interesting.
crude depiction of it.
Crazy.
These items were a scale, wheat. What else do we have, Zito?
Oh, let me get that for you. I apologize. We have a silver set of scales, a jawbone with otherworldly teeth, warped small hand mirror, old book, unlit candle, bottle containing clear liquid, intricate jeweled necklace, dried bushel of grain, thick length of chain, rusted piccolo, black moth-chewed veil, moderate black orb, and a small scroll.
I got like half of that, so okay.
Do you need me to say it again?
I got silver.
You could just. Hey, you
Yeah,
can.
just
Zito, do you have
post
it? Do you have it typed down? You could just.
Yeah, you
copy
can type
paste
it
in
into
chat
the roll 20. Yeah.
My
or in
bad.
Discord.
No, that's fine.
Fucking Discord, man. All right. Kablam.
All right.
For the sake of the audience, I'm just gonna copy and paste this into the chat on the side as well.
Yeah.
All right. A bottle that contains a clear liquid, and just to reiterate, none of this stuff is magical. I know that.
None
I'm
of
just
this is
saying.
magical, yeah.
None of this stuff is magical, so.
Oh, there is one thing that coming from the actual bowls themselves.
One
is
of
the-
these things is magical.
Oh shit! Sorry. No, none of the items are magical, but the plinths with the bowls on top would be. Oh god, let me find it. I think it's divination.
Hmm.
I think it would be divination. 1 second. Let me just double check this. The
And-
rules of magic.
And there's a middle plinth where we could put stuff on top of, yes?
All of them. They're all bowls that you can put stuff into. Yes.
So maybe these items are something we're supposed to sacrifice into the bowls?
What was that dwarven phrase? Carve the path.
Know thy
Or
faith.
know your
carve
faith,
thy
carve
path.
your path. Right. Know thy faith, carve thy path.
Do you ever have that moment where you feel completely useless for your friends? That's me right now. I'm so confused.
Greckles is gonna.
It is divination. The bowls are giving off divination magic.
The bowls are giving off divination magic.
Greckles is gonna take the vial of clear liquid and not like directly smell it, but like wave, like waft towards his
Okay.
nose to see if there's any scent.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
That is 23.
Wow.
Ooh.
You recognize the smell. It's salt water. It's seawater.
Oh. It's salt water, guys.
All right, I'll edit the list.
But if the orb, that black orb, it's like maybe that's like knocked, and the candle is illuminated. Yes, are these all
candle might be Orin, actually.
Yeah.
There might be metaphors, right? Did I use that
So
all right?
all the places we could put stuff, are they like underneath specific carvings of different
Yeah.
gods?
So the one on the
Okay.
left is devils and demons. One on the right is anything, and the one in the middle is a middle ground. Roll an intelligence. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. You guys are figuring it out. I'm not gonna do anything.
I'm going to pick up the orb,
Okay, the black orb. You pick it up.
the black orb. I'm going to put it underneath the dude that we figured out was knocked.
So the
or
bowl that's near those sculptures.
Yeah.
Okay. You take the orb in your hand. It's cold to the touch, and you place it into the bowl. And the bowl begins to glow slightly.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh my
Nice.
God!
Hmm.
Fuck yeah! I'm a
Alright.
genius.
Does
So
magic change? See, Borky, you did help.
It's still divination. It's almost like how the sconce is lit up. This thing now lights up essentially.
so we
When
just
you
gotta
pick up the orb and take it out, it stays lit, but you put it back in.
so we just gotta match the icons with the deities, it seems.
Yeah, no.
Where's the Orin one?
Would that be the fire?
Wouldn't
That
that
would
be
be the
directly
candle.
opposite?
Yeah, it'd be on the right side of you guys.
Yeah. So I'll
Um,
take the unlit candle and I'll put it on that one.
Maybe the
Okay, you put
grains
on
for
it,
the.
and
What's the god
it
that
begins-
loves?
it-
Sorry.
It begins to glow as well.
Beautiful. Which the god, the one who likes trees and plants?
Ginter.
Dude, that you know what? Know what's a plant? Grain.
You see, you're using your noodle.
I'm
You're not
not-
this dumb as you're not this dumb as you think, Borky.
I hand Borky the grain. I'll let him have the satisfaction of putting it in.
You're not this dumb as you act.
Borky like puts the grain in, kind of like the dramatic Japanese guy who crushed the business card.
What?
Deep pull. Don't worry. It was to make Zito
Don't
laugh.
even know. You place it in. The bowl is already glowing, so you don't know if that's made a difference, but you place it in the bowl.
All right, that might have worked. Let's put a maybe on this one.
What is the other one? What is the one next to the holy gods? The depictions look like.
Like basically general depictions, celestials. There's like most of them are look like angels and cherubs. You do see a few Barchoba as well. Kind of, it's like half carved, half sculpture. It's kind of half coming out of the wall. Beyond that, unlike the demons and the devils, you don't really pick up anything specific.
Oh, look at that. We got Barchobas here.
That's
We
lovely.
have something that.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Rolfo doesn't like the Barchoba.
I
No
do
lie.
not. You hear a voice in the back of your mind.
I found tubs.
I want to try the next to where the cherubs are. I want to put the scales.
Okay. Yeah, you take them and you chunk, put them on the scales.
Nothing occurs.
Nothing occurs. No.
All right.
But you don't know
Scales.
what that means.
Scales are often a emblem representing law or justice or something.
Or
Do
even
we-
commerce.
Yeah, commerce or marketing even. Is there like Girasil or
Roll a knowledge nature panic.
knowledge nature? Okay.
Or no, sorry, knowledge religion. Sorry, knowledge religion. My bad.
Okay, I was
My
alright.
brain. Sorry.
I'm good at all these roles because of Jack of all trades, but some are better than others.
Just thinking about trees.
Trees.
Thinking
huh?
about
Oh
them.
no! It was okay. 22. All right.
You remember, like, weirdly enough, Doros being who he is, just kind of having him around. There are three main symbols of Avon. One is the mountain. The second is the claymore, and the third, that is mostly used by more like passive worshippers who aren't paladins, is scales, because it does represent justice.
Huh. You know, I think these might represent Avon. The scales.
Can we find Avon? Do you see Avon on
What?
the?
Okay, so like,
Eto.
which one's Avon? I'm still trying to figure out who the piccolo is for, you know? And so,
That's probably Livrosia.
I'm gonna relinquish all the items to
oh
Panic.
really?
Task has no fucking dog. Has no fucking dog in this pony show
Okay.
of religion.
Wait, hold on. The jawbone with teeth, otherworldly. Has that been used yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Is Omelette Ma on the wall anywhere? Is Omelette?
I wouldn't even know what he looks like. I tried looking for him earlier. I didn't really see anything. Besides, how the jaw?
Oh no, it's like maw. It's like full of teeth, like a teeth full of maw, like a maw full of teeth. I mean, so like maybe.
I'll give the devil wall another once over to see if there's anything I that might.
Nah, you basically all that you got the words. You basically got the gist of what you could get from that. They're not like there is some specification in some of the drawings, but it's very broad and very simple for what it is.
I don't think so, big guy.
Oh dang it! Oh, I figured this out here. But how about a book? The book. It's got to be someone who likes books. What's in books?
That would be.
Yeah, it's a book. It's a book. So like, you know what's in a book? It's knowledge. Is there a god that's smart?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a
Almond.
library.
Yeah, Almond. Almond is the god of knowledge.
Let's try it. Come on, let's put it down, man. Come on. Borky puts it up. Where is it? Where is he?
I guess I just point him to the sconce that would fall under Almond.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
The one that's under Almond.
Yeah, but which one? There's 3 bowls.
Okay, all right. I was a little confused. I thought there was like a bowl. I thought there was like.
Yeah,
Okay,
that was my confusion. I thought it was like for every god.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
there's
no.
so many of these.
There are 3 individual plinths with bowls. There's one underneath the depictions of the devils and demons, one in the middle of the room with no depiction,
Okay.
and one on the right side.
Okay.
3,
that
1. So it's
depicts
3, 1, and 1.
celestials and good celestials and other such things.
So this should be
wait.
super simple.
We're on our way to the Screaming Gate that is near the realm of Discord.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's one sconce on the demon side, one sconce on the angel side, and one sconce in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm going to take back all the items in the sconces.
Okay, you take them all out. The ones that you did place items into to keep glowing. But you take all the items out. Roll, everyone in the room, roll an intelligence check. Or 2 people can do so with advantage if someone gives up their roll.
I will give up.
I will give up.
Borky will very, very nobly and very humbly not take an intelligence check.
Okay, who are you gonna help?
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna slap that panic dare on the back.
All right.
All right, man, you got this. You can use your brain head.
Intelligence check.
Yeah, just an intelligence check.
All right.
Yeah.
Did anybody else want to roll as well?
I've got an in of 15. Wasn't sure. How
I
much
also
would be.
got a 15.
All right, then I will grant advantage to Greckles.
Here we go. That's a 5.
Oh, oof.
15.
It's all writing on the 15.
It takes you guys 2 hours of mulling about. You guys do have to write off a ration, by the way, for
Okay.
this. As you guys are, time is passing. You're not sure, and you are trapped in here. The left side is demons and devils. The middle side is blank. And the right side is angels and celestials. You keep going through that panic as you're standing there. Your allies currently kind of having a nap. And you're kind of like pacing back and forth, just like, what does this mean? You realize, for a moment, you remember something with Lady Isla, and she mentions that Hoketh is neither good nor evil. They're a neutral god. And immediately it dawns on you that that's why the middle section might be blank. Because there are gods that do not fall into the category of good or evil. They are neutral.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm thinking is the right side, the left, the demon side is for evil gods. The right side is for good gods. Middle is for neutral gods. Is there anything in here that would represent a neutral god? Hoketh is one.
Is
What's-
knowledge neutral?
Wait,
Yeah, I was about to say,
what's Hoketh?
Hoketh is the god of death.
Oh. Well,
Death is neutral. It's not exclusive. It's not exclusive to either
yeah,
good or
you know
evil.
it makes sense. Well,
Death comes for us all, unless you're a lich.
fair enough. But what symbolizes death, though?
The black veil.
Oh, the
I'll
totally.
put the black veil in the middle sconce.
Okay, it glows. the moment you-
Ah!
So black ore back on the demon side then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
would
then
I would also say the chain would probably go on the evil side.
Why the
Thinking
chain?
of think of slavery and bondage, Borky.
Well, isn't there
Does-
like wait?
does it? Okay, so does the sconce glow with, or does the sconce glow even brighter with the amount of items we put in there?
It doesn't seem to, no.
Okay.
I think we just need one.
The initial glow seems to indicate you're going the right direction.
Okay, so the black orb on the right. We now got the veil. Here, what do we do on the left, though?
The candle.
Didn't the left one light up already?
Yeah.
Put the candle there.
Yeah,
Uh,
all
so-
three of them are lit up now, yeah.
Also, all three of them are lit now.
Yep,
And
but
nothing
nothing's
has
happening.
changed?
No.
Okay, let's keep going.
Did you guys
Set
put
the
the candle?
balancing.
Did you guys put the candle back in the left sconce?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put it back.
All right, you put the candle back.
Okay. God.
Set of silver balancing scales in the good sconce.
Yes. I think the crafting god. Who was the crafting god? God.
Livrosia?
Is Livrosia the god of crafting?
Knowledge, religion, Borky.
Ah, Jesus, we meet so many people who love the severed brain.
Your mind brings you to log.
Wait a minute.
Oriara, yeah.
Aria.
Probably the rusted piccolo then on the good side.
Rusted piccolo, good side. Intricate jeweled necklace, probably.
Maybe neutral.
Yeah. Is Oriara a neutral gun?
I just don't
Do
know
we know-
what would represent.
Put it on the good side for now.
Let's put the warped hand mirror on the left side.
We're putting a lot of stuff on the good side, guys.
We're working on it, Borky. Calm down. I would say put the salt water in the middle. That seems to be a bit more of a nature thing.
Yeah.
Salt water in the middle.
God of the ocean. Who the god
What
of
about
the ocean?
grain? The grain in the middle.
Grain in the middle.
What are we missing?
We have the.
Oh, the
we did-
book.
Yeah, the old book.
Book in the middle.
I'm jack shit horrible at this, but I'm keeping tabs on what we have used and what we haven't used. So the last things we have left are the jawbone, the mirror, the thick length of chain, and the small scroll.
The small scroll was a hint.
Instructions.
That's
Oh, that's it.
not. Yeah, that's a hint. That's not used for this.
So-
we're
gonna-
gonna shot in the dark. This scary jawbone, I think, should be on their side, on the right side. There you go.
I think I agree with that.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
put
yeah.
that over there.
Sorry,
Bork-
the left side is technically the demon side. Essentially, is where the jawbone's going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Borky puts the jawbone. Demon side.
All right, we are just now on the thick length of chain and the mirror.
I'd still put the chain on the evil side.
No, the shop. It's like was it-
Chain.
Didn't
might
Ori?
represent
Is it
slavery,
not
but-
Ori? Didn't Oriara chain a god? Or is that? Am I thinking
I
something
think
else?
these might be more representative symbols than rather acts and deeds of
Yeah.
Sidgons.
I say it goes in the middle.
Throw the chain in the
figure out
middle
the-
and this.
Wait. Did we figure out Vetrion yet, or anything?
God, there's so many gods. Porky's just sitting down, rubbing his head. Ah!
So, all right. So we have what we have left is
The mirror and the
Java.
chain.
I thought we
Mirror
put
and
the
the
mirror on
chain.
the evil side.
Warped mirror. That madness. The warped mirror goes to the evil side.
All right.
Okay, yes.
That's Asterix.
And chains in the middle.
Okay.
That's all of them.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
I'm telling you, chain on the evil side.
All right, fine. Put the chain on the evil side.
Okay, you take the thick length of the chain and you place it in the bowl, and the bowl recesses down.
Oh, okay. So Greckles was
All
right.
of them, or just one of them?
The items, you have the 4 items in there. When you place them in there, the black orb, the jawbone, the mirror, the warped mirror, and the thick chain, the plinth itself begins to lower slightly into the earth, and you hear a locking noise.
Okay, so those 4 are good.
Told you.
Okay, we need
All of them are just one of them is what I was asking.
Just the one, just that one
Okay.
on the left side.
Okay. So we have
So
some.
we must have something mixed up here. So
I would
let's
say
eliminate.
we put the grain on the positive on the good side and it lit up, right?
No, we thought it was. I mean, it was already lit up, but it didn't change.
Yeah.
It didn't change when you put the grain on the good side. Maybe take the grain and put it in the. Put it in
Wait,
the
wait,
other
hold
bowl.
on. Borky grabs the rusted piccolo and puts it in the middle instead.
Okay.
We're going to the realm of discord. This makes music, yeah?
But Liverosia is a good god.
Why is a piccolo a symbol of Livrosia? Is it the god of music?
Cause yes.
Oh, I
Forky.
didn't know that. Sorry, put it back.
Fuck's
back.
sake, dude.
We've been here for 2 goddamn hours. Okay?
Yeah, it's going on about 4 hours now. All right, so you guys put the piccolo back on the right, the right side.
Yeah, on the good side. Put the grain in the good side as well.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
What all items do we have in the middle sconce?
Salt water, the veil,
The veil and the book.
and the book.
There were 4 items we put in the evil sconce, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to essentially take those out of the list. So, we got rid of the mirror, the chain, the veil, and the black orb.
No, not the
Okay.
veil. Not
No,
the veil.
no.
Had veils in the middle.
Veils in the middle.
We had 12 items to start with. The evil sconce only took 4 of them, so we have 8 left. So each of these gets 4.
Theoretically speaking, right.
But we need to know what the gods are. I think we are.
I think, because I don't know. Ginter's god of nature and agriculture.
Yeah, but where is they depicted anywhere on the?
It doesn't matter, Borky. It's a concept of good, evil, and neutrality.
Yeah, is nature good or evil? I mean, we met.
It's it's neutral.
Yeah. Okay, so put
Yeah,
there.
Don't forget, Yidia and Ginter are different. They're different gods.
Oh. Which is which?
Yidia is
Okay, so-
nature and Ginter is agriculture.
So take the grains out of the neutral sconce, put them in the good sconce.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
And what all items do we have in
We have the
neutral sconce?
we have the salt water, we have the veil, and we have the necklace, I believe.
Okay.
Idia,
The necklace-
Hokath.
Currently, in the right side, you guys have the candle, the scales, the necklace, the piccolo, and the grain. There are
Ah,
5
okay.
items.
I would say maybe put the necklace in the neutral area.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you pick up the beautiful, intricate necklace and you pick it up, the right side sconce. lands
Opa!
Ah. I put the necklace in the middle sconce.
Okay. The middle sconce goes down, and then all three of them go all the way down, and you hear a cracking noise as the large door in front of you swings open.
I can't believe this puzzle is just the alignment argument.
Yeah, it was. We made it way too complicated.
Good job, guys.
Ah!
Thank you.
That was a fun puzzle.
It only took one hint.
I didn't want to say as much as possible, but I also didn't want you guys smacking shit together or breaking any of the
No,
other objects.
I
so,
honestly,
uh-oh.
you shouldn't have given us hands. I want to see how much more derailed and madness that could be happening in that room.
I should have, but people need to go to sleep. So
I
you
just-
know.
I'm kind of getting drained.
I'm just imagining it just cutting into like 8 hours later, and that's why the piccolo goes on the right side. Task is just dead. He died in the middle of the fight.
Put him in one of the sconces.
No one puts
We're all
baby
just-
in a cage.
All right, so
Alright. The door swings open, and you see a set of steps leading down.
Well, Task, after you.
Ah! Oh, sorry. Sleep. All right, let's go.
All right, you guys step down. It's probably about like a decent 3 flights of stairs.
ugh.
It's quite long. As you begin to descend down, you begin to smell a strange odor, sulfuric and brimstony in nature.
Oh, good.
Oh, gross.
You can see from the walls there's a bit of sizzling, so the temperature down here has risen.
Is it like a humid heat or?
It's pretty humid, yeah.
Gotcha.
A mixture of probably the groundwater and some sort of volcanic activity, you assume.
Right.
Oh man, we're in the center of the earth now.
I can't wait to meet Dwayne Johnson.
Man, I can't wait to find the lost city of Atlantis and talk to fucking what's his face?
Leonard
Vinny.
Nimoy.
That's
Yeah, Leonard Nimoy.
You guys descend down, and eventually the roof ends and it begins to open up. You walk out and you see this absolutely colossal door at the end of this large obsidian and igneous rock chamber.
I've seen this anime before. One of us is gonna lose our entire body, and the other one's gonna lose an arm and a leg.
Oh, jeez, I call you all Oni-chans, too. This is bad for me.
The frame of the door itself is if you took a base, like a football field, and you just bring it up vertically, is how big this door is.
100 yards.
Shit.
It's huge. You see why it's called the Screaming Gate. The edges are this nice kind of like almost like Greek carved side stone, but the top and the bottom have like what looks to be carvings of what looks like teeth almost. These large, jagged teeth. And you can see through the door. On the other side is stone. You guys enter the chamber. There's a whole litter of stalagmites and stalactites that increase the sense of teeth in this space. The smell of brimstone sticks to your tongue and the inside of your mouth. You almost swear you feel ash on the wind. As you move forward, Task, Panic, and Borky, because you're dark vision, roll a perception check.
Here I go.
Oh, damn.
Soft 20s on both sides.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Panic, you feel a great sense of unease. Almost like you're reliving like a bad dream or memory. The inside of your gut kind of twists, and you're kind of like scratching the edge of your elbow, just kind of like nervously. Borky, you see smoke a distance ahead.
On the ground or in the above or everywhere?
On the ground. You see it in like kind of this area of stalagmites on the ground.
It's a bunch of smoke up ahead.
How thick does it look?
Not very thick. It looks pretty small.
It was theorized that there might be demons around here, or devils of some sort.
Yeah, but luckily we got one in our party, so it's
Yeah,
It would probably,
I'm the Harden's devil, all right.
it would probably be good to advance quietly.
I was gonna say precariously, but that's my word of the day. So
Does the heat rise going towards where the smoke is rising from?
What do you mean?
Like, as we're walking
Oh,
up to it.
is the heat emanating? No, it seems to be emanating from like the walls that encompass this chamber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just stealth on up to it.
Okay, everyone roll stealth checks.
21.
Nice.
Natural 20.
He's just there, guys. The
21
bird's
for
just
Borky.
there.
Okay.
14.
As you guys kind of sneak around the stalagmites carefully, quieting your steps, you peek around. You see a campfire.
Is it going?
It's out. It's like there's just embers, and you can see there's appear to be water was thrown on it.
How Borky puts his hands in it. How fresh? Is it still wet?
Very warm.
this is fresh. I'm talking someone just.
Borky, with your natural 23 perception earlier, you hear something being cocked.
Oh!
I turn the direction I hear that.
You watch fading out of invisibility a robed figure with a crossbow. Don't move.
Do we all hear that?
You all hear that, yeah. You guys hear the cock. Like, you don't hear the cocking, but you hear the don't move. Greckles, you are perfectly hidden in the stalagmites.
Mm-hmm. Just watching.
You guys turn around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys turn around. As you do, the individual who is very confident suddenly slacks, and the crossbow onto the ground. Virgil? You watch as the figure pulls off their robe, and you see this.
Oh shit!
Oh damn!
Oh.
Oh man! Oh man! Look at that neck!
Is that you?
And that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
What's wrong with your face?
Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
See
I
you
knew
guys
this
in
was
2
gonna happen.
weeks.
See
See
you.
you guys in 2 weeks.
Damn it! Hiatus! No!
Connor, where can they find you?
Give him a moment. Give him a moment
Oh.
to process
I can
this.
find him screaming.
You can find me on Twitter. Fuck, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. You can find me on Twitter at @SenilSnake. You can find me on Twitch as Distortion Devil, where Friday can be Friday Funhouse. Saturday can be The Witcher. Sunday, Divinity 2. Fuck!
Yeah. Also, shout out to that art jack for doing this.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
That's
He
amazing.
did
Her fucking neck!
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, yeah, orange is a good color on us.
Yeah. What an episode. I see two names that I think deserve it. In my opinion, that would be, of course, backed by popular demand. That was strong, but gift from above.
That's
I like backed by popular demand because it both relates to Tubbs and I think Panic's mom.
We should probably say goodbye to Austin though.
Yeah, bye,
Austin.
Austin. Oh my
God.
goodness. Everyone say, but I love how the chat joins in too. It always makes me happy. And this is what episode?
67. Oh, 97.
97.
97.
Oh my god.
97.
We are
3 more episodes until episode 100.
Yep.
the big 3.
I I had 2 ideas for that episode, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I thought we talked about having.
We could do a double feature, or someone gave me a really good idea. You guys could have a beach episode.
Oh!
Where,
Oh!
wait,
a
just
beach
take,
episode?
Yeah. Where it's
Is it-
all the players up and basically just a day out on the beach with all your employees at the Sweet Dragon.
Okay, but this is an OVA essentially, right? This is a
Yeah, it's like a
this,
side episode.
This took place
that's an
before we.
option.
I was about to say this doesn't take place during.
No, or we do the double feature. Those are the 2 options we found
Chad
for
is. I want you to know the audience is quite all in on that beach episode.
They really want the beach
There's
episode.
There's a few that are straggling out for the
Yeah,
longer
I'm not
episode.
gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Tell you what.
I would love to.
How about since we're closing in on it, sometime maybe not right now, but during next month maybe. No, we should. How about after this we go off the air, I will post on the Unexpectables Twitter a poll.
Okay.
That's good.
And we'll see what you guys want. Do you want a beach episode or do you want a 6-hour long episode?
Yeah. Those are your options.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the reason why we're having the hiatus is % me. I apologize. Burn me at the cross, if you will. I will be gone for 2 weeks in Japan for research and relaxation. Sorry, guys.
No,
No, we
you're
also
allowed a break. You're allowed a break.
I mean, other people are also going around the
Yeah.
same time you're going.
People are kind of big going. It's just kind of a time of the year where people are going to be busy.
Yeah.
So next week, I just need to get Lanny's okay, and I should probably check in with Bosco too and double check. Next week, if everyone can make it, we should have the S series episode 2. I don't think I'll be able to beat the intensity of the first one, but I'm gonna try within reason. So if you guys haven't caught the S series, the VOD is on YouTube. I think it's also on the podcast. It was a robot themed one-off, which is now going to have a second episode, returning back to the S series robots and what they've been up to.
I'm so sad I will never be a part of it because we
I'm
had such a cool.
sorry.
It's just the character.
Yeah,
That's the only reason. The character's
it's-
so cool.
It's basically like the randomized character creator in Shadow the Demon Lord meets 5e, and it's the best, and I love it. The following week, my plan is to have a one-off. So I'll keep you guys posted on what's happening with that, probably during the S series. I gotta herd some cats. I have a lot of cat herding that I've been doing these past few weeks. So
And for those
been rather busy.
wondering, because a bunch of people are shouting it out, I speak about the crew will be returning this year. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The crew
So
will
can we-
return, and with a much more modernized roleplay system.
Yeah, we're not using
With comprehensive
God.
rules.
we're not using Rogue Trader anymore. We're going to a different system. We're going to the Wrath and Glory system.
Excellent.
Eh,
But other than that, it'll be pretty much the same.
yeah.
Yeah. October is coming back.
But
It'll be
Goomba.
nice.
But,
We can have a break.
but Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me tomorrow. It seems my setup's working fine. I guess it was just some sort of weird hiccup. You can find me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time playing Skies of Arcadia. We just beat Ixataka and we're moving on ahead to Volua again. What could possibly go wrong? And then you can find me on Sundays streaming Divinity 2 Original Sin. I've been trying to doing like little mini streams here and there. As well as you can find me on Twitter at MontyGlue, where I just kind of scream and yell and take pictures of silly things. You can see my Jerry prep. I did some great Jerry preparation, which, by the way, man, I can't wait to archive how his adventure goes. I'm going to roll for everything, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh.
I saw a fly. I said
ate it!
hello.
So, yeah.
God, what a trip.
Speaking of
Oh,
trips,
yeah.
just talk about Gaijin Goomba, who's going on one. Where can they find you, though?
You guys can find me at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, where we break down culture and gaming live, but I do have a huge bias to high fantasy Japanese lore and whatnot. We've been playing through Metal Wolf Chaos XD, wherein the President of the United States fights the Vice President of the United States, who has control of the entire United States Army, and CNN is spouting propaganda, and it's just, they're all in robot suits.
Yeah.
I can't even wrap my brain around it, but it's been an amazingly, but also amazingly frustratingly awful time. But I will be gone from next Monday through the following, like two Mondays from there. I will try to stream to the best of my abilities, though it may just be like dumb face cam stuff. I don't know. But that's definitely something I want to keep going on. Please, check me out on Twitter. I will be chronicling my entire Japan escapade on Twitter. You can find me at just Gaijin Goomba with NH. And you won't want to miss that, I promise you.
Alrighty. And Zito, where can they find you?
Oh, hi. You could find me at twitch.tv/Zito, where tomorrow I will be throwing hands with Gaijin Goomba in a children's card game. Sometime tomorrow night, I don't know. We usually start around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, CST. Watch me pull some really kick-ass cards and then get mana screwed and get really upset.
The games were close last time.
No, that's fine, and I can't wait to fucking just trounce you with the Sweepy deck.
Uh-huh.
So, listen, how would you like some murder? Here, have Sweepy again.
I'll just put Pacify in him so he can't do anything.
That's okay, then I have like 4 other Sweepies ready to go.
It's fine, I got 4. Look, guys, we're gonna throw down. The energy is high.
Okay, so with that, there's also, if you stick around, maybe sometime over the weekend, on Friday will probably be more indie games, maybe some Mayro Maker, because apparently people tell me that my levels are hard. I say, no, I'm not a Kaizo player, so y'all just suck at Mario. And also...
Damn!
Oh, shade.
Yeah, y'all just suck at Mario, you can't do it. Play Bone Mulch Blitz. You can also find me doing D&D tabletop stuff. Apparently, one of the current races I've been working on my sessions I call 3 a.m. Brain, the Bin, which is little cycloptic outer planes imp people. Apparently that's got a lot of traction, so I'm going to be working on getting a PDF of that out this weekend sometime.
Awesome, and you can find me right here on the channel we're on right now, and Twitter at the same name. And coming up tomorrow is the Go Home Show for MNW's upcoming pay-per-view. That's right, it's the Apocalypse, and it's coming back to you again. The Apocalypse will be on Tuesday night. I'm very excited. It'll be starting at 5 o'clock PST. We have a lot of matches ready to go for you, and the road to the Trios tournament continues. And at the pay-per-view, the brackets shall be revealed. Yes, I'm very, very, very excited to continue on the MNW storyline. It has been a blast to play along with everybody in the community, and it is so much fun. If you want 4 hours of wrestling action, you can come check it out. And I promise not to try and insult your intelligence with some good stories, I like to think. But nonetheless, I want to thank everyone else for hanging out here tonight. It was a lot of fun. Is there anything else you guys would like to plug before I jump into bits?
No. Also, did I mess up and accidentally call Panic instead of Virgil? Because I think I might have. Did I?
No, you did. You
called him Virgil.
I said Virgil. I couldn't remember. I'm like, oh shit, did I fuck that up? I was practicing.
It's weird.
It's all right. I'm reading live too.
Okay, I've been practicing for weeks. So I'm like, if I mess that up, I didn't even pay attention.
Monty, you called him Dante. Yeah, it was.
Oops.
Yep. Oops.
Oops.
This reunion's getting crazy.
All right. All right, but if you got no one else got anything else to plug, I'm gonna jump on through for these bits.
Hell yeah.
Because there's so many people. We gotta thank so many people. So many people. Ah! Curtix with 500 bits. Episode title, Divine Resurrection. Oh my. Crimsix, Master Monster, Grimlass. Thank you so much. Storyteller, thank you for the bits. Thank you all for the bits, guys.
Whoa.
Defective Sheet with 500 bits. How it feels to chew 5 gum. Cuts to when Tubbs crashes into the underground. New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
That's pretty good.
That's good. Nice. That's good, Defective Sheep. Goddamn. Brennan, thank you for the bits. X Mainliner X, Grimlast Prime, Ghost, Garrus, thank you so much for the subs. Script Daddy, oh Daddy with 500 bits. I can't stop imagining Tubbs falling through the crack, bouncing off rocks and ledges the whole way down into the Underdark. Each bounce sounding like a wet rag slapping against the floor. Delaran Destan with 500 bits had to come in by and say hi. Catching you live is so rare for me, but it's always a treat. Well, thanks for swinging by. Muscle Wizard with 1,000 bits. Wait, Monty, Tubbs survived falling through the earth and became the leader of a religion that violently puts down crime so even enemies live in harmony. Is Tubbs just a fat hat and happier Conrad Kurz?
I don't know what that is.
That's
so.
Warhammer, but I had to ask the question because they dropped 1,000 bits.
Fat
Okay,
and
well,
happy Conrad Curse.
Fat and
I
happy
don't know.
Conrad Kurz. He's like all the Primarchs. It's like the one who's a bit insane. Emon Tizzle with 1,000 bits. My title suggestion of Allies Met and Left Behind. Oh, that's very nice. Ooh, that's nice. Emon Tizzle, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Maverick, thank you for the bits. It took a year and a half, but we finally found Panic's mother.
Yep.
1,000 bits, we found Panic's Obachan. 321 Zebo, thank you for the bits.
No, Kasan. Bachan's
Kasan.
grandma.
Yeah, that's grandma.
I'm
dude.
sorry, I'm so sorry. I need to go to the Isles again.
No, you know what you need to do? You need to go to Japan with me like we about.
That's true. Wilder41 with the 1,500 bits. Is this where Panic finds inspiration for his rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody? You do Mama, ooh. Can you
I've killed several men.
Can you start with Mama, ooh? Can you start right there for Wilder41?
Mama, ooh.
Didn't mean to make you cry. 1,500 bits from Wilder41. Thank you so much. And Turtle Wimp Crimson 11. Thank you so much for the bits. And Philip Chanter with a 19-month resub. Thank you so much, guys. This has been the Unexpectables. We will be returning in a form next Wednesday. Thank you so much for all your continued support.
Yeah,
Anything else
great.
anyone would like to say?
If I die in Japan, don't worry. It's to be expected. It is August. There is no central heating or cooling, and it is humid as hell.
Oh.
We'll just say that Euphoria accidentally unloaded a bolt in your head. Before.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
No, it turns out the last 2 episodes were just a dream. And Borky wakes up, and he's in stunned silence because Greckles tripped on a rock and broke his neck.
What are we gonna get? What are we gonna get out of this coma and this Archer escapade?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, seasons that are better.
Dude, it's actually happening. They actually announced he's getting out of the coma.
Finally.
Oh.
And they're also bringing in new writers. Fucking finally.
Yep.
I mean, anyways,
show
anyway,
is this? What?
Archer.
Archer.
Oh, I'm chugging.
Would you become a yokai if you died in Japan, guys? All right, guys, we're getting out of here.
I would turn into an onyo.
I need to eat pizza for fuck's sake.
But good night, everybody.
Yes,
Thank you
me.
so much again to
Who are we
Probate.
rating? Who are we rating? Who are we rating?
Oh my God, who are we rating?
How about Bromad? Bromad the Nomad. He's up.
Whoa, what
Yeah.
about this Bromad? What about this Bromad the Nomad? Tell
He's
me.
playing 2B booty.
What?
He's playing near Automata.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, all right. Oh, okay, guys, don't tell him we're doing this. Everyone, go be nice. Go be nice. Go be nice. Is he a good boy? Well, there you go. Now we know.
He's a good.
He's playing with butts, but Brachiozoid's right here. Bye, everybody.